Hey Salem, you want to play Monster Hunter? Let's play Monster Hunter.
I bet Salem could be one of those cats in there.
I decided that his middle name is Lucifer because he's a demon.
I vibe with that.
This is the second time he smeared shit on the floor, and I had to clean it. I can't do it. I mean, demon.
Oh, this video already got demonetized within the first minute.
My stream?
Oh, you're recording. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It wasn't monetized in the first place. That was a joke.
What got it demonetized? Saying demon?
No, it wasn't monetized. But...
Saying shit.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the first minute.
I said this is the first time this is the second time he smeared shit all over the floor. I love him. I had to put his feet in a bath too. He didn't do that. He was very upset.
Oh.
Don't you do it! I see you looking at those birds. No, stop.
You know, bird got
Eat the birds.
got its foot tangled in mom's hair, and she was just trying to get bird off, but he was attached, so he was just dangling upside down by his leg for a second by the trap of hair.
What, Sky?
And she had to set him down on the counter with her.
She had to set Bird down?
Yeah, because he had Bird's foot was tangled in her hair like a snare.
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna smoke this cigarettes.
No.
Why?
So that I might...
Chris, you're not old
There
enough.
it is.
Yeah, you are. You just
A
turned old
brave
enough.
little army in your pocket.
So that I might get +1
First
intellect.
smoked platoon. You picked the best. Get a load of this rocket. The lightest
Chris, I keep
dark green
accidentally taking your
disposable
Switch
plastic.
dongle home with me. I'm
Safety's
sorry.
off. In
Dongle?
your case, the
Dock.
safety is always off.
No, not the dock. The controller thingy majiggy.
Oh,
your jank.
yeah, the jank?
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that that's still the name.
Where you
The James.
you put the things in it? Click them in
Yeah.
there? Yeah, the jank.
Yeah. The thingies.
You don't remember when Reggie was up there talking about the jank?
Who, me?
Thick, warm smoke.
Was that someone in the
gets sucked
background
down
talking about the
into your
jank, or did Kaylee get really far away?
Immediately, you feel a
Yeah,
warm
really far
nostalgia
away.
fill your head, body, and soul.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Kinda. My intellect,
Chris.
my whole intellect
think-
was just raised by 1, so
I think I'm agreeing with you on Rico's right now.
it's bad, huh?
It's not the worst, it's just very mediocre.
I'm all out. Shit.
I got an enchilada,
This
black
is the
beans, and
mercenary.
rice. The rice is probably the best thing.
You are
Nest.
And I don't like
There's
rice.
a third one. The mercenary. My plan is not to get
Oh,
I
they
do
got a
like
banana
black beans
shake.
we
usually,
have to
which is
intervene.
weird.
Al, you're making me want ice cream.
get lost,
Sorry.
comedian.
You want to
Yeah.
get me
You should.
a blast and drop it by on the way back, Alex?
I can.
Yeah, you gotta stop by my house too. I'm kidding.
That's less practical, but
I'm joking.
Yeah, my house is on the way. You're my DoorDash driver, right? I told you to join the Discord call. What?
I don't get paid enough for this.
What if I got DoorDash and messaged the driver an invite to the poof goof?
It's a great idea.
That would be a great way to make a good friend, wouldn't it?
We still haven't seen James from Waffle House in so long.
Oh.
We were like, yeah, we'll be
Oh
back.
no!
Under his skin.
He did
What
come
you
back a
feed
couple
is
times, but he wasn't
yours.
there either time.
I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here.
Probably doesn't even work there anymore.
Alright. You only have time
So,
for
Sky,
one
Probably in
offer.
college now.
True.
Choose wisely.
Sky, don't spoil Kaylee, but I think we have to try to talk our way out of this a different way or something.
Oh yeah, I was barely paying attention last night or this morning.
Oh. Well, this is a very climactic moment. If you want to tune in, I'm going to pick different choices this time.
Alright, Sky, what do you want?
Are you serious?
I can
I'm
be,
a Colonel Major
if you want
with
me
over
to.
15 years of live
I would love
combat experience.
a small
When my colonel gets hanged by grey
VC's
monkeys,
blast.
I lead the platoon on a
Gotcha.
I was
retaliation
so confused
strike.
as to why my hair was white until I
Nah,
realized it was my
I
helmet.
just have the biggest gun.
I have the
Technically,
Azuki armor,
the other man
which
has
looks
the
like hair,
biggest gun.
so, you know.
but we're beyond that now.
Y'all want to see my dog? She's cute.
King
Yes.
Reaper,
Did they look like a golden retriever?
you're right.
No.
But you see,
But
I
she's cute. Hang on.
want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not
If I
much,
can. Hang on.
but he's
Probably have to
thinking
get up.
about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Now fire. Fuck them up.
Oh, Sky left.
Do it. Easy now.
Why did she leave?
Tell them these men
Oh.
didn't do it. There's a
I
peaceful
clicked
way
on
out.
Kaylee's video and it restarted
Yeah.
Discord. I don't know why.
Weird.
She is cute.
She's gray with pink
You
stripes
had
and
time.
has one purple eye and one
Fuck
pink
around
eye.
in that
Ah,
church.
cool.
Time is up,
I
Clock.
love her.
Give me
And then my cat just looks like
Now.
a leopard.
Hmm.
Don't look at my dirty room. Ah.
Who do you think it was?
I don't know.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
Who do you actually think it is? Or do you actually not know?
I have no idea who it is. I'm so sorry to tell you. I was hoping, but this did not work last time. This one up here.
One of us? Saying we? What if I just shot one of your pals here right now? Huh? How about the kid? Go ahead.
Wanna
When
give me
Shriek's
a-
laughs, it's so
Fucking
weird.
killed our own colonel one more
Want to
time.
give me a brief update on who this guy is? Is this with what's her
Uh,
a guy with what's her name's group?
Yes.
Joyce's group?
Yes.
Listen, please.
She's not super with
This
them.
cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't
I remember
decide
that.
to.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a
You're lying.
You heard wrong. Your friend wasn't hanged. He was shot. We found a bullet in his head.
Liars.
the shot.
This is not going well.
The young woman stands and looks.
This is just going the exact same way as last
I
time.
know what I heard, Corty. They said they.
That doesn't sound good. What?
What are Ultra-Rocks?
Shots have been fired.
Octorox?
Act before it's too late.
Ultra-Rocks.
This was
I
a
think I
close
killed one of those. Is that the urgent quest?
I don't know. It looks like bug
You
parts.
think I care what
This is
that
Ultra-Rock
company
jaw,
cunt
Ultra-Rock
thinks?
stomach.
Or like
Now is
Anchor?
not a good time to strike. He's
Looks like
looking right
insect parts.
at
Let
your
me look at the
hands.
quest and see if I see
Do
one.
something else. Get him distracted.
What did I see?
What can you say? Is that what you said?
Not that I see. Oh yeah, there is one. Slay a total of 14 Ultra-Rock or Banahabra or whatever.
Banabra?
Banahabra.
Brah. What's up, brah?
Banahabra.
Chunk of cheese.
Stupid fuck. Sail, stay
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
The company bitch is gone.
Guys,
I,
Hold your ground.
Did you leave it
Any
in, Sky?
more of you run, I'll shoot you
No,
out
Alan.
here.
Alan's probably at the order window.
Makes
Together.
sense. Alan be leaving, you know. Wait, Chris, have you gotten to where you can make Palamute armor yet?
Yes. So what? Nah.
Palamute armor?
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done it yet, though.
Where'd you do
interrupt
that,
me
though?
again, and I will.
What?
end
Hold
it
on.
on the
When do I
spot.
unlock it?
Well,
I just talked to the pet blacksmith
there's a pet blacksmith?
Who the fuck
next
is
to the
that?
blacksmith. Yeah.
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is
Oh. I'm blind. Thank you.
left.
Oh, it's Gart. I didn't know Gart was here.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
I'm proud of you, Gart. What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
she? We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman. Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate.
I think the only way out of this is to do this and win all the checks.
The alloy armor looks really cool.
And I don't know.
Rude.
Ooh, I love this bone
Rude is the
armor.
killer.
All of you cunts inside out.
Zuki armor is good.
Bone saw.
Rip you open. Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking too much.
Kuluyaku's
What do you
good.
There, about these men, the
Rocky.
two little white figures in the end are from when they moved to Rivershaw.
I think I want to give my dog the
Huh.
Kuluyaku armor.
Lance Corporal, just fucking shut up and wait for you.
Is there a way to... Oh, preview. Nice. There is a way.
Should I choose this option, Sky? Stand here quietly and hope nothing bad happens?
I don't think that would work.
Of course, nothing bad will happen. Even
No, that was good. We
Nope.
failed it.
Talk to me about
This is
my
the one that I
brother.
wanted to fail because
Okay,
it makes the other
yes.
one better.
Immediate
See?
failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every motion.
I'll go with the
carefully.
Azuki.
I'm just gonna go for this again. It's probably not gonna work well, but it's pretty cool. Watch. Do you remember this part?
A plume of
I was
smoke and
not
fire
looking at
erupts
this
from
time.
the gun, and your
Oh,
hand
really?
goes numb from its
Yeah,
power.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip through all that. Then I did this like 5 times.
I know. I heard it, but my eyes were closed.
Okay, well, it's a pretty cool part.
You hit that guy in the head.
Oh, I love the Azuki armor.
In the cheek, apparently.
His lips,
Part of the head.
moving,
True.
swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't.
I'm so confused.
About?
Is there?
To your right,
Oh,
the killer
okay.
raises
There's a
his
game going
rifle
on.
and takes aim at you.
Did you think I shot someone?
No.
Moves are steady.
No,
but
I'm.
the long barrel
So
of
I'm
the
not doing
rifle
homework.
sways
So I was like,
slowly.
I'll watch the Oscars pre-show, and they were like, "This person's Margot Robbie," and I was like, "There's no way." And then they zoomed in, and it was
Easter
definitely her.
AR-FA7, built for taking out light armored vehicles.
We
It
all
could
rock the
devastate you.
Azuki armor.
You leap left. A small angle lead passes
You
mere
good?
millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your
Dodged
coat.
bullet.
Feels like
I
the
want to
lightest of
start
toughs.
learning, no, not learning. I want to start reading the book, whatever it's in
Reading the book, what?
the name. The book of information.
I want to do the training. Do you know how to go to the training ground?
Yeah,
Where you can test the weapons out? No, where's that?
it's past the buddy place.
Oh, thank
Just
God.
go on the boat.
Okay, I need
Why
to
do you
do
have
that.
so much morale?
Morale? Oh, good question, actually. I don't know. It's a lot. So which one of these should I say?
You leap left, swim,
Wait,
be led past.
Don't spoil it for Kaylee. We dodged this situation, if you see my mouse.
Yeah.
Do you see my mouse?
Nope, but
I'm sure you can see what's pointing at us. We dodged it.
I like the middle one.
Really? I was thinking 3.
3 might work.
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot. Watch out. To your left,
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Paul is about to take a shot too. At Kim.
Oh,
Same.
see? We didn't get this one last time.
God, please. He's aiming for the ice lock in Rude's
Because
helmet.
last time we got
Extremely
by that.
shot. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and
Uh-oh.
the other from DePaul's.
Can you not stop
It's
her
aimed
from
at
getting...
the lieutenant, but it
See?
misses.
Because now we shot...
You hear a scream behind you.
I can't say it. If we instigated this situation, then we just look bad, right? Right?
Don't know. We have to let it play out to find out.
I did last time, but it went a little worse than this.
I know,
Blood
this is
gushes
a new...
from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Man, I love Kim so much.
Glenn, dying in a puddle of
We're
blood
doing some
behind you.
dango.
His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
Oh God, watch out!
You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic, with blood gushing from his face.
Ugh, we need
the
a
man
6.
raises his pistol at you.
You
Then
mean you need
he
2?
squeezes the trigger.
Nope.
Yeah. This is just the same outcome, and I won't stand for it.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis.
After we went through with this, by the way, it said that one of the people that ran away died, which is kind of weird.
Pushes.
Oh yeah.
Did we use the wrong argument to talk our way out of it?
There's only so many.
We've only tried 2, I think.
Is there a way
Oops.
to not make this happen?
That's, I'm assuming.
I guess that's the part
God,
where
I'm
it says
so
there's no
bored.
turning back. Was.
Well, maybe if we had solved who did the thing and could point them out, you know.
And that's the lead we were following, right? We were following our who did it leads.
Whatever, I'll just wear this.
I'm all out. Would you?
There's something.
Oh, do you need this,
very
or do you know what happens? Would you like me to skip through this, or do you want to hear it?
Well, you can skip through it.
Okay.
This is the kid. You are.
He is nest.
I'm pretty sure you get the point.
The mercenary. My plan
We also
is
could
not to get killed, but we
walk
have
away,
to
apparently. Or try to.
Sky, I just thought you would like to know that there's these helpful little birds that give you
Get
stats
lost,
in the game.
comedian.
I love those birds.
The cahoots?
They're very good birds.
Yeah. No, not the cahoots, the spirit birds.
Oh, those. Do you know if you can get a pig in this game?
What? A pet pig?
You can get a pet pig in Monster Hunter World, and apparently the pig wasn't in the game, but people got so mad that they added it in a day 1 patch for the game. Because it's like a Monster Hunter thing, that you can get a pig and dress it up or something. So...
Where do you,
If it was a day
where'd
one
you
patch, they obviously had it, right? And they just didn't really.
I don't know, yeah.
put it? Hey!
You good?
Hi.
You yelling at the monster?
Oh, Pete. No one is going.
Cat!
No.
You good?
I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from
Well, they
trembling.
never know.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks? She's gone, you stupid fuck. Stay cool. The company bitch is gone.
Guys,
Hold your ground.
See that
Any
guy?
more of you run, I'll
Right
shoot
there?
you myself.
Fight
We're
it.
doing
No,
together.
a guy was standing here and just ran. In the scenario we went with before, they said that he died, which doesn't make sense to me because he ran away. But
Yes.
your judgment
Yeah, they did
isn't
a very
fair.
good job.
Enough.
Interrupt me again, and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
What have you done?
Oh, I've done most all of these, but I haven't done all of these.
This is an.
I got +1 to this check for knowing about this though, so let me try this.
Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick.
This one wants me to pick one of these. I'm gonna pick this
What
one.
always happens when you get good at your job? That name meant night raids. Fucking extrajudicial funky time. Burn villages. Shit. It sounds bad on the radio.
That's what their company was called previously.
The same thing happened when we were called whatever the fuck it was. Probably won't be called Crenell for much longer either. Not after this shit.
Okay, it's not much. Now fire.
This happens every time. Is there any way to get out of
These
this?
men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
There's a peaceful way out.
Yeah? Who did?
Maybe we can say that it was Classier. I think I tried that last time. It was someone
How
else.
Fucking convenient.
You said that last time.
You
Oh.
think you're funny? How about the kid?
Listen.
Okay, well, this is gonna be the
The
same.
Hardy Boys.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. You're
The shot. The
You
young
missed, yeah.
That what topic? Shots have been fired. Act
Alright, let's just do a couple of these.
The gunner. What do you?
there on the about these the two little white figures in the end of
Huh?
What are we wait?
Lance Corporal. Just fucking shut up and wait for your order.
of course even
Don't.
okay yes
Alright. We can
Immediate
do
fate.
this one,
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
and then we already did that last time.
Hunt.
We should have.
She's gone.
So, do you want to just try this one?
Concentrate on this.
Have you tried that one?
This too? No.
I can't see what.
Stand there quietly, hope nothing bad happens.
What's the matter, loincloth?
I mean, what else is there to do?
Think I'm gonna fucking
Chris, do you know how to
spare
find those
you?
bugs I was talking about? The ones that aren't the bonobras?
The what nows?
Those bugs that aren't the bonobras, the other ones.
No.
This
Is it? Are they not the subject of a quest?
Tell him you have more information.
Oh yeah, but
You should pick the one you're hovering over now.
If they're for a quest, they'll help you find them. I'm gonna pick this one.
Rude. Kill him.
Oh,
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hand
okay. This won't actually hurt me if I can't dodge it.
An Easter AR-FA7 with a low shot ring.
What up?
You feel a tapping
Howdy
like
doody.
rain on your chest.
I'm at Sonic.
Heavy drops.
You're
Let's
at
go.
You got hit.
God, please.
He's aiming
Getting
2
some chili
shots
dogs?
rain at once.
Oh, I got a burger.
From the
But
lieutenant's
not that
pistol,
burger.
and
got
the
it.
other
You're at soup?
from the balls.
Yeah. Real crowded at Soup today. Damn. Look at all these people.
All right. New plan. I put on the stuff that helps my reaction time.
Where were all these people when the Sonic movie came out, huh?
Where were you
Yeah.
all? Put on the hat.
we love hats. When you guys ever heard of Cat Goes Fishing?
Who
Cat
goes fishing?
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's half adorable.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I thought you were saying that. I can hear myself.
Is it through me?
Yeah, I can hear
Sorry.
myself too.
Ah, hold on. I'll fix it.
Why do I only hear myself twice? I don't hear y'all twice.
I hear me twice. I hear you twice too.
Oh, I thought you were saying
I don't
that
hear
the.
it anymore. I
that-
think Alan fixed it.
What are the cats' names?
What
Palicos?
cat? Yeah, Palico.
I thought you were saying that they could go fishing for you. Oh, I was like, that's pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't even drink a potion. Oh well.
That should help. New save. I mean, I would at least feel more comfortable if they shot first.
I'm all out.
You know?
Good
And let
shot.
the
This,
borbs out.
there's something.
Yay.
This is a kip. You are.
Nest.
Fuck, there's the third one. My plan is
Alright, we're doing this again.
mercenary tribunal.
I wonder if there's a way to stop this entirely.
What if you just
No,
don't
no.
go there?
No.
And then I think
don't
they
know
might all
if
die.
Get him under his skin. What if he gets under yours?
Uh,
I'm barely keeping your hands from trembling.
Yes, didn't sound like nothing.
Enough of.
Interrupt me again, and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. You think I...
Yeah.
Now is not a
Let me
good
just
time.
do this real quick.
Hold your
Got
ground.
it.
Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
Rude.
All of you ripped.
The gunner, what do you...
There. About these, the two little.
Why is my Paladin level
Lance
7? My
Corporal,
Palico level
just
5?
fucking shut up and wait for your order.
Alright, you only have time for
Chris, is your
one
Paladin a
argument.
higher level than your Palico too?
I am a Nah.
Yes, because I used it on the
The other
multiplayer.
man has the biggest
Have
gun.
you,
Oh,
did you choose
yeah,
the same
you're
argument?
We're beyond that now.
Did you choose the same argument?
I've already tried all three. This one just seemed to be the best one.
You're right.
Okay, it's now fuck easy now. Tell
Uh,
them these men didn't do it.
Yeah?
but we do have more things to say here. We probably don't want to do that one, I would say. Blame it on Titus. We don't want to blame it on Ruby. But we know that Classier is gone, so we can blame it on her.
The bird. You're fucking telling me a bird
I love the
killed
music.
our cousin.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
Inadvertently, the shot was meant for her. She had a past and a cop with her.
She used to work in industrial espionage, and
You think I'm fucking stupid? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now?
They're very
How about
angry.
the cliff?
Listen, please.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been held.
Alright, and he misses her.
I know.
This just keeps happening.
Shot
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left.
unarmed, hunched, but
What am I doing? She left.
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman!
she's gone. Forget about it. Of course, nothing bad will even.
Don't.
Okay,
Alright.
yes,
Then we're gonna stand here quietly.
this is it. Tell
Okay.
him anything. Tell him you have more.
I've been withholding information,
Kill him.
and here's.
The porcelain and
Oh,
Easter
this just happens right after that?
FA7, built for taking out light
Alright.
armored vehicles. A low shot rings. You feel it tapping like rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of you got hit. God, he's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's. Two shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it missed Glenn.
Oh God.
This is just, again, but worse. Right?
I never hit that, huh?
You can't. There
I guess I just want to see what
two
happens at this
ways to
part,
scream.
point.
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dance.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me.
But you cut a shadow towering.
Oh no.
Someone stands there, raising his pistol. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. No, you say. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream.
This is dead. One more.
I want to be back into the fight. Alright, then we're
There was a rip
blah,
at
blah,
the
blah,
end.
blah, blah.
It was him.
I wonder if this will go, like, worse.
Who knows?
Seems kind of like it. But we didn't start it this time.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket,
Oh, Stinky
It
me.
turns
That's
double.
cute.
then triple from the pain.
Kim,
Sunrise, Arabellan.
what happened?
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. The major gave the command.
What happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the cuirass. I heard it go off.
We
I
had a
was looking for a clear line
58%
of
chance
sight
to
for
not
him.
have that.
He sounds a tiny bit sorry. He did not find it before you got hit.
I want to try one more time for a diplomatic slip. There's gotta be. There's gotta be, right? And if not, I at least want to dodge that damn thing.
I'm all out. Put your.
There's something very wrong.
This is a kid. You are all.
Alright, here we go.
Let's
Doing all
fuck
this
them,
again.
The mercenary. My plan is not
You,
to
I
get
want the other
killed.
bugs.
Bug.
Get lost.
Is the ones that are crawling into the little hole?
Oh,
With the no, even
I don't know, I've only
don't
been able to
about
find the
this
banana
getting
breads
under
or
his
whatever.
skin. What if he
So far.
gets
If they're a part of the quest, they'll be marked on your map.
barely keeping your hand?
Yeah,
fixed?
and
Yes.
I'm going to the mark.
Nah.
Monopoly.
enough.
Interrupt me again, and I will. You think I
Looking
care?
for
Now is
everyone.
not a
She's got stake. Come,
Guy.
hold your ground. Who the fuck?
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
Getting lost
She
in
left.
the waterfall place.
Hunched.
You know.
She
We should have.
She's, for God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it. Present a case.
Yeah. Who did?
Um,
I needed to get a better insect.
I could blame it on Ruby.
It was me.
Yeah. The fuck is
His fingers are twitching.
A suspect. Ruby is a suspect we chased down on the coast. She was hiding.
She's fled, trapped us and fled like killers
You
do.
think I'm fucking stupid? Go ahead. Tell me.
Listen, please.
The Hardy Boys confessed that
You heard wrong. She.
I can't believe
the shot the young
I know.
that what dog
This is
Shots of-
terrible.
All of you can't rip.
The gunner, buddy.
there about these the two little white
Yeah,
Lance
all
Corporal.
that.
Just fucking shut up and wait for your order.
Alright, you only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
I am a... Nah.
Whatever.
Technically,
King,
I
you're
have a
right.
great wire
okay,
bug.
now fire. Fuck dangerous.
Yeah. Sergeant,
As in 40.
for killing, maiming, and humiliating. Baby, it was creepy. Find his kill. I know.
This did nothing. You think you were
Alright.
onto something?
We could
You
shoot
just
first.
wasted time.
What's the matter?
Shit.
Oh, the
This
draft
it.
is Thursday.
Tell him anything. Tell him you have
know that.
more
Draft for what?
information.
For the good old football team.
The pulse of
Good
an
old football
Easter
team.
I hope I don't get
ARFA7.
drafted.
You leap left. A storm of anger lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. The man tilts. Watch out.
God.
He's a 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol.
Why'd she have to
and the
miss
other
though?
from the
Drugs.
blood gush and Glenn.
Oh God.
Damn, my contacts are not good when it comes to TVs.
A look. Here it comes. Death.
Well. Nope. Does your armor not protect you?
I guess not. He shoots you in
You
the
can't.
thigh.
There is no time. The pain is too immense. Nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Stay with.
But the shadows towering. Someone stands there. Scream immediately. No. It's all you hear. Oh,
This is death. One more door, baby.
The fight and
there was the end.
no.
Alright. Should we just roll with this?
You said that was the last time, so I assume that's what we have to do, right? If you ever want to beat the game.
Unless we save scum to see what happens if we
You
dodge
see
it.
the lieutenant's familiar shape.
Sunrise, Parabellum. What happened? As retaliation, their rifleman
I
tried
found
shooting
you.
me. He missed. Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo
I found
charged.
one of the bugs, Chris.
Angus and Theo died
so
before
happy.
they made it to intensive
Yeah.
care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
Oh, in the other timeline, Titus didn't die.
Another one, but I don't see it.
We've got to dodge that.
Oh my god.
Now I'm being attacked by a Roggy.
You did dodge it.
Oh, a couple of Roggies.
No, the 3% dodge. Can I hack this game?
Just open the console command. Well, we're gonna do this 97 more times.
It does take a really long time to try, doesn't it?
I'm all out. Put your...
I mean, is a 3% chance really that low, though?
Something very wrong
Yeah.
with him.
This is a kid. You are.
Nest.
Fuck, the mercenary. My
And you
plan
can't
is
do
not
it
to get. If this
immediately
turns
after,
into a
like you can,
firefight,
like
we
rolling
should take him out
D20.
first.
A sound strategy. He's
D20 to a 5% chance.
Get lost, come
Fuck!
Oh, no.
with the lead. No, even I don't know about this getting under his skin.
All of you, rip you up.
The gun, buddy.
There.
Who's the
About
person
these,
in the
two
weird
little
hat
white figures
that I
in the
don't
end
see?
are from
Where?
when they moved.
Oh,
The
right
portrait.
here. Sorry, by the trash can on the left with the big gun. He's new.
His hat doesn't look like his portrait.
What are we waiting?
It does to me,
Just
kinda.
fucking shut up and wait for your order.
Let me make the screen bigger.
Yes. Nah.
Enough.
Interrupt me again, and I will execute you on the spot. You think I?
It's much
Now is not a
She's got stay.
True.
Come, hold your ground. Any more of you run, I shoot through the.
Glacier, the woman upstairs.
I
where
guess he
is
doesn't
she?
know about the way
left.
between on shed, and that's why he
We
does.
should.
For God's sake, tell him the heart is.
Yeah. Who did?
I could say it was me.
Do it.
A god?
Why?
What a god was.
Sacrifice
Ow.
yourself
His
Oh my
for the
goodness.
greater good.
That's a draw reflex.
Do it,
He's
Chris.
about to draw.
No.
Oh.
You. How about
Listen, please. This
The Hardy Boys confess to hanging.
you heard?
The shot rings in your ear. The young
Don't
woman.
want the knob
That
bros.
what topic?
Don't want.
Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call. All right, you only have time for one argument. Shoot.
Pops. If I no.
Okay, now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. The must, of course. Nothing bad. Even.
Don't.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse.
Should I shoot first
He's
or should I get shot?
observing your every motion carefully.
Getting shot matter?
Well, I don't want to be the one who starts it, kinda.
And then you get shot.
But if I can make the 3% dodge, it'd be better to shoot first. Great.
Well, it looks like you did. Bink. Now, I just want to see what he says when he.
A small
You say it was
explosion
me.
expels the bullet.
Okay, you want me to do that one? Probably just shoots you, right?
I want to see
Alright,
if we're reloading this much anyway.
alright.
I'm all out. Put your. Shut up.
This is the murder. There's something very wrong with him.
This is the kid. You are.
Alright.
Nest.
Fuck. There's the mercenary. My plan is.
We could, of course, walk away.
Get lost.
Big fuck. Oh, Pete. No.
With belief. No, Pete, I don't know about this.
Rude.
All of you, rip.
The gun, buddy.
There. About these, the two little white figures in the end.
Huh?
What are we wait?
Lance Corporal. Just fuck. Yes. Nah.
Enough.
Interrupt me again, and I. You think I care what that?
Now is not.
She's got straight. Come.
Guys.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I shoot you, Marcy. Who the fuck?
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
Unarmed.
Oh, I found the mining
For
outcrop.
God's sake, tell him the
That's
heart
first
is.
crystals,
Yeah.
iron ore.
Who did?
It was me.
No, wait. He didn't.
He is tense, like a steel spring.
What did you
under
guys
full
do?
load.
You think this is funny? What if I just shot one of your pals here for fun? How about the kid?
Listen, please.
Well, that didn't work.
Hardy Boys,
Yawn.
You heard wrong.
Liars.
the shot, the young.
I meant.
I know.
That what topic?
Feels like
Shots
this is
have
one of
been
the few
fired.
times where it feels like the
Act
choices
or
don't
you
matter.
only have time for one argument.
Since there's so many
Pop.
trees and they all lead to the
If I
same thing.
know.
Okay, now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. Dangerous.
Sergeant,
As in courting.
for killing, maiming. Fuck do you mean?
We've heard this.
Yeah, if
Ready to open.
find him. I know.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something?
Alright, we gotta get that 2%.
This is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have
Probably
more
a bigger
information.
binoculars.
What?
30%.
Let me help you then. Kill him.
The porcelain and Easter.
Here we go.
FAs. A low shot rings.
Nope.
You feel it.
It's okay, the second one matters more.
Chest plate. Heavy. You got his
Sorry,
two
Glenn.
shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol,
Oh, watch it.
and the other from the balls.
What, the Walking Dead?
It's
Minari.
aimed at the lieutenant, but it
This
misses
is
blood
Minari.
and out Glenn.
So wonderful.
One of their guns doesn't even put it nowhere near them.
What?
You missed that, huh?
What kind of stupid is, even if you shoot him first, he still gets to shoot at you.
So hard to fight these bugs. They just fly around everywhere. Die!
At this point, I think maybe I should just let it happen.
Yeah.
And I think it might just be
You
better.
said that the past like 4 times.
It might just be better not to have shot first as well.
This is the kid. You are.
Do you agree on that at least?
The mercenary My plan
Sure.
is not to get killed.
Makes sense, right? Like you don't want to be blamed for.
Get lost. Die.
No one is going to.
I accidentally picked the wrong
Shoot
thing.
him in the mouth. No, even I don't know about
It's okay.
this.
Rude.
All of you rip the gunner, buddy.
There, on the rip about these, the 2 little white figures.
Huh?
What are we?
Lance Corporal. Stop. Yes. Nah.
Enough.
Interrupt me again, and you think I...
Now is not a good.
She's got straight. The company guy. Hold your ground. Who the fuck?
Glacier, the woman upstairs, where is she?
Unarmed. We should. For God's sake, tell him.
There
the
is
hardest
technically
thing
one thing that we
do
could
it.
do,
Present a case.
which is go back to the island and try to investigate the last shooting spot.
Well, yeah, you could do that.
Alright, guess I'll do that.
I love how you could just fall from impossibly high.
Why is there an autosave of me standing naked here?
You never know.
No, seriously, what?
You never know.
That's hilarious.
It was naked in the thumbnail. Alright, back over the waterlock we go, since it's not 8 a.m. It just says check the island. Any ideas?
That's all you need to know.
The island.
We're on a
Welcome
whole
to
island,
the
Kaylee. The whole thing's an
Captain
island.
Pinnacle.
I know, I'm joking.
We're on an archipelago. There's other islands. We're past the Great Expanse.
So, what would have a clear shot at the whirling?
I don't know.
We could also talk to who's or what's it. Oh wait, she's gone, huh? She's not. She's literally right here.
You're back. Good.
All these choices have already been asked.
I fear I've told you all I know. Is there anything else I...
Damn it, Joyce. Get up there.
What if Joyce did it? Dun dun dun.
She does have a boat.
Does have boat.
Pretty
My
sketchy.
boy.
And my axe.
We could find some drugs that will raise our dodging skill.
We can find some drugs and not care about whatever happens.
Wait, have we been over here?
Swampy mess.
I might need you to Google where I need to walk to finish this quest. If you want. Or I can Google it.
What's the quest called?
It's called... Determine where the shot came from. We also could load an even prior save and not start this whole shebang.
Have you checked Land's End?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm on Check Island.
Check Island for bullet chases.
Yeah.
That's what the wiki says.
Does it say where?
No.
Let me just Google that.
I'll go to a different place. IGN has an article about it.
The whole damn place is an island.
The final site for the shot is an island, which is beyond a point of no return for the story. Please see the Get to Island page for information.
Oh. So I can't?
This page gives you information for getting to Island during the story of the story. To see different milestones of plot, please check the walkthrough table of contents. Have you done confronting the mercenaries?
What is that?
That's a quest.
Oh, that's probably literally the quest that we're on right now. Or no, do you get that quest? I'm like one step away from cheating to just figure out how to avoid this.
That is... so you can check the island after that. So...
Is there any way to avoid this?
Let me go on. Confront the mercenary. Warning, this is a point of no return. You will not be allowed to shop at Brite, so if you need any last-second items, you'll need to buy them from the drunks in the fishing village. However, it's unlikely to take much help from them.
Y'all, my contacts were only $6 with insurance.
Whoa.
I know, I was pretty happy about that.
Insurance better make it something cheaper.
Kaylee, tune out what Sky's about to say if you don't want spoilers.
Okay. That made me want to listen. I wasn't even listening before.
Oh goodness. Just leave for a second and I'll tag you to come back. Okay.
Equip any items that you think might help you in a fight. This includes your gun and any T500 armor you may have acquired.
Yep.
Also, unless you're doing a sober run, consider taking any drugs or alcohol necessary to boost your motorics skills. As you walk behind the pawn shop, you'll hear a commotion in front of the hotel. Run up to interject standoff. This begins a long scene with multiple conversations, many skill checks, and a lot of significant plot development. Remember that the order of the investigation steps presented in this walkthrough are just one way to complete them. Depending on your choices and skill checks, the order of events may occur differently. So let me click on the walkthrough button.
Also, we can reload to go back and find the other piece of armor. Because we don't have that. And that might stop us from getting shot in the thigh. Perhaps. Ah, we should do that. So, this... Save.
The walkthrough has a hyperlink that directs me to the page where it linked me to the walkthrough.
Is that so?
So it's just infinite. I'll just look it up on a different website. Thanks, IGN.
Well, I reloaded this save from before we talked to Ruby.
Do you want me to find where you find the T500 arm?
Sure, but first can you just let me know if we're able to get out of it at all? Because if not, then I'm wasting my time.
You mean getting out of the confront the mercenaries?
Not getting out of it, but just having a better outcome.
Remember that in order investigation steps presented in this walkthrough. You say that, but then there isn't anything in this walkthrough. Gosh dang it.
Do you want me to look? I'm really cheating on stream, aren't I?
It's fine. I'll find. Gosh,
I appreciate you.
My highlight tool is highlighting everything, not just what I'm highlighting.
The EU will let me visit this summer, according to the news.
Before you approach the whirling, it's recommended to wear at least the fair weather T500 Curulax and carry your pistol or rubies in the active hand. If you have the blue medicinal spirit and horrific necktie, also carry it and result in special interaction and the creation of the spirit bomb.
What? What do I wear?
The blue medicinal spirit.
Don't have that.
And the horrific necktie.
Do I have that? I do have that. Where'd I get that?
The goal becomes to survive the mercenary tribunal and maybe minimize casualties. There are 3 mercenaries.
Maybe we can find the spirit thing.
In the end, bloodshed is inevitable, and the best you can do is to moderate velocity. The ideal outcome is that you lose just 3 Union guys, and 3 mercs wind up buying the farm.
So you're saying that we've already done that?
Yes.
So should I just reload that save?
The check that dodged the last shot from 40 is impossible to pass. Harry will always take at least 1 hit.
So you can't even get double 6s on it?
Apparently not.
And I don't need any other armor?
I guess not. Also note that it's possible to get Lizzie killed if you try to say that the Union workers aren't responsible for Ellis' death and you don't pass the check, and to lose Titus Hardy if you delay too long with taking the shot on the tribunal leader.
So it's good to have taken the shot on the tribunal leader.
If you want Titus Hardy.
What is the spirit bomb?
Do you want me to find out?
Sure. But sounds like...
Your spirit guide to the party scene. The horrific necktie is floating sincerely in the blue medicinal spirit. As it is still 98.7% alcohol, this necktie cocktail is extremely flammable and should be kept far away from any open flame.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go with what we ended up with yesterday, where we shot first and we got kind of hurt because we know that we minimized casualties the best we could, even though we started it. Thanks for looking that up. We don't need to find the armor, and we don't need to talk to Ruby again, thank God. Look, the door's open to Kim's room.
Whoa. It is very small. Why did it have so many books?
Maybe he put them there.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive for a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go?
Dang. Well, we tried. At least in this timeline, I successfully shot someone.
Yeah.
Come. Sorry, Elijah knocked. Should I not run? Because our leg hurts. It said don't do it. Where is the rest of the armor? Alright. Searching Classier's room once more. I'm assuming we're at the end. She's left something on the table.
Oh yeah. Do you want side spoilers?
Slight spoilers or side spoilers?
A few lines
Like,
jotted down in large, uneven
it's not gonna
Should I have them?
except to tell you how close to the end we are.
Sure.
I believe this is the final thing you have to do. Not this, but this next quest bit.
Oh, so like an hour we're talking? Or like...
Like, I don't know, it's just like get to the island is what it's called.
I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. gift upstairs.
What did she lie about again? Ruby said, oh, it was her plan to hang him.
A gift.
That's what she lied about.
Mm-hmm.
What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note. Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
Okay, so again, in this timeline, thank God there's an autosave. I shot the guy first.
The sheriff?
But then I didn't dodge the shot to the Curus. And then I got shot by the guy. Oh. Hi.
Why'd you say
Kendall
oh?
left as soon as you came in. What did you do?
Switcheroo. Okay. I'll try to react non-spoilery. A thread. Should we look at the window first?
You see
I
the
mean, if
same
we do finish
is
this, we're
ballistics.
probably going to need to have
array
that
of backward
post-game
motion
chat.
explodes from his mouth.
What
to the
post-game
roof
chat?
outside. A prime.
Just
To
have
then
it after.
widen into a radius
Yeah.
of locations
Do you
in
not work
Martinaise.
today, Chris?
B
No,
prime.
it's Sunday, right?
B
Please,
double
you
prime.
scared me.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
Sunday. I'm sorry. I did not mean to scare you.
I was like, oh God, do I not at work right now? Maybe I slept a whole day.
Could be better after you know that, though.
I just yelled at Alan. Okay, she left the trajectory. It's obviously gonna lead to that.
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime, the island in the bay.
Okay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There's ruins there. I'm glad I used that coin-operated viewer.
I remember. She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
Oh, it's right here, huh? So we were wandering all around this one. That's the water lock. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Well, sorry.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is... I just don't know.
Indeed.
What was the
Neither
gift?
do I.
The trajectory coming out of the window pointing at this area that we know we're going to. Oh, you can't see my mouse again. Were you gone?
I was responding to messages.
Oh. Do you see this little map up here? Do you see the church on the left? I know you can't see my mouse, but you see the church on the left, right?
Poisoned meat?
Sky?
Church on the left?
Yeah. You see the map up here?
Yes. The B dash and the B double.
Yeah.
apostrophe.
B prime, B double prime, B triple prime.
Yeah.
Well, we were running around the whole island where the church was, but this is what we were talking about. The triple
Oh,
prime.
that is map. I thought they were just weird orange spots.
No, it's a map, yeah. And she left a red string indicating towards B triple prime. That's what she left it.
Oh.
So it is.
For a second he
Howdy
seems
doody.
tired.
Hey, I was muted. Hope he got his ice cream. Maybe we need to go to the
Right.
place.
The
Didn't know I
wind
was
blows
muted.
in
Hello?
from the open
Hello?
window.
Hello.
The lieutenant
You're not hearing
sighs,
yourself again, are
looking
you?
into the cold distance
No.
across the water.
You got your ice cream?
Yeah.
The lead
Nice.
is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinaise, looking under every rock and talking to every person.
Sky, I am
But
on the way now.
What else is there?
Whoa.
There, across the grey water,
For real?
amidst crumbling
Yeah.
concrete,
Well, I
A
mean, I'm
birch
at a
tree
stoplight,
and
but
the
I will be
half-sunken
very
ruin of a
soon.
flak.
Oh.
By the way, me trying to
By the way.
do that encounter so many times to get the best encounter reminds me of one time when I played Fallout 3, and there's a scripted part where you get knocked out and taken by the Enclave, and you can't not have that happen to you.
You know you can't fly.
And I literally called my Uncle Ryan and was like, "Hey, I know you've played this game. Is there a way to avoid this?" I can hear myself again.
Why the fuck? Okay.
No.
What else is
Not
there?
a lot, no.
I remember this.
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
Are you in? Let's
Of
go.
course.
Medium monster
I mean,
bone.
how do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Lily and the net picker.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Okay, I guess I don't need to go out there. Well, if this is the last thing, then it's the last thing.
I smell dinner. It smells so good. I'm hungry.
So you know we didn't have to go to sleep.
I smell ice cream.
We could have just done this last thing, right? Grandma did not answer my text. I'm gonna mute while I call her.
Hello? Somebody talk again.
Hello, hello. How's it going?
Is there still an
Hi.
echo?
Yep,
No.
a little bit.
Damn it.
It's better
Oh,
than
I
before.
didn't hear it.
I did,
listen
but
to me.
I turned the
was,
volume down a little bit. I don't know if it's tolerable or not.
well, I didn't hear it that last time. Well, I heard it now.
Is it bad?
Sunny, you can't fly!
Okay, I'll talk to you when I need to talk. I don't need to talk right now.
Oh,
Sunny, please.
I wouldn't be feeling with that if you're driving.
Grandma's gonna make me macaroni and cheese.
You're too fat to fly, baby. Where'd you go?
What does this say?
You overfeeding your birds, Kaylee?
No, she's just
The graffiti
Thin
has been
fat.
painted
I don't
over
know
the
what
traces
happened
of
to
the
her.
fight that took place here.
Mellow's
It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This
did she go?
was Cindy the Scar.
Mellow, where'd Sunny go?
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't
Oh,
here
I found
yesterday. And blood.
How am I supposed to get you
Some
out
of
from
it
there,
is even
Sunny?
yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Should I set it on fire?
Why?
It's meant to be.
You can take
The
a
graffiti,
picture for
this
evidence, right?
Fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message. The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently.
See, Kim respects it.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly,
require
the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Do you happen to know French?
Get on the stick. Get on the
Le
stick.
tout fromage.
Ah, thanks. Now I know what it says. Do you think fast travel will work this time? Who's on the bench?
Officer,
Calm down, girl.
care
Come
to
here.
play a game with the lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where is Renee?
The prick is gone.
Come on, you're fine.
I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
Hello,
Oh
Sunny.
no.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness
Chunky?
casts a deep shadow over
Boy.
his wrinkled face.
May he rest in peace.
Yes,
Hey, girl.
in peace.
What do you know about him?
Hi.
Everything, really. I probably
Dear
know him
talk
better
back.
than... You meant the teacup in the tree,
Hi, Sunny.
didn't you? I don't
Oh,
know
Mellow
anything
landed on my
about
head.
him.
Anyway.
Aw.
Teacup? Oh, because of the
Yay.
ceramic armor.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Good girl. You chunky. You chunky bird. You chunky bird.
Fast travel machine, please work.
Okay.
It did.
Yay!
Here we go.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping?
Oh, please
You
don't
look
poop on my head.
terrible.
She
Honey,
sounds
no.
almost
Honey,
disappointed
come
with
back.
you, reprimanding
Come
you
here.
for falling
ahead.
and hurting your knee.
Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard
Do you have
gunshots.
some
But
bobber
we don't hear
hooks?
gunshots
Yeah,
all the
I
time.
love them. I almost
Closer
commented on
than
them.
usual.
It is cool.
There was an
Ow, don't
exchange
bite
of
me, that
fire on
hurts.
the Rue de Saint-Guylaine.
Ow,
It's nothing
made
to
me
be
bleed.
worried about, madame.
I've got a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
Come on, girl, let go.
You need to go on a date with another drunk badly. Just kidding.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days
Ow,
of
Sunny,
relative
you made me hard
sunshine
as hell.
ahead.
Can I borrow your boat?
If you
Riding
promise
on a
to bring it
parrot.
back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Thank
Of
you,
course,
Lillian.
It's only for a day or two.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
2 days of sunshine? I just got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
That's cool. You boasted your bacterial infection like that.
What's on that island?
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing.
Sky, I
I
will
haven't
be
been
at your
there myself.
residence in T minus
Always
like a
steered
minute
clear
or
of it.
something.
A minute or something.
Hasn't
Yeah.
been there.
How you want to do
herself.
this?
Who has
If you want to park outside and I can pick it up from your window.
I got
I love
My
this.
husband
I don't know
used
if
to
there's
drink
anyone
there.
out there though, so.
Him and his
Yeah, I don't
drinking
know either,
buddies.
but we'll find out.
Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This
They're
must
both on the
be
fan
one
now.
of many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such. The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go?
Man, when they sing
Would
in the
that be
beginning,
alright?
it's just
Be
so
my
good.
guess.
Chris, you would be right.
They
Of
have a
the
strange
Monster
way of
Hunter?
talking.
Yes.
See if you
Yeah,
can
it's
get
good.
anything useful out of them.
Oh, you're
I
acting really
seldom
bad
do.
again.
Oh, so
Well,
Is
most
your
of it's
phone
sunken.
okay, Allie?
It's
Underwater.
car.
That means concrete
sorry,
underwater.
I have
Cut your boat
it
if
on
you're not careful.
speakerphone, and I guess it
Be sure
started
to enter
picking up
from the south
everybody else's
side.
voice too, and I
Watch your
don't know
steep
why.
If
It's a little
it,
weird.
What the monster is
Sometimes
I
it
have the
doesn't
noise
cancel.
suppression on. The noise suppression is on, and it normally
Aye,
works,
gets it.
but now it's not, I guess. So,
Huh.
wait, try talking again.
Yeah, it actually wasn't doing it a second ago, but...
Ah.
Oh wait, it's not doing it now.
Wait, I thought it did.
I did for like a second when I oh, now it's doing it.
Yeah.
I think
Also,
it's
I'm
good
here.
Please be
when you're
conservative
talking,
with the food.
but if you don't talk for a minute, it just takes whatever it hears.
Okay, so I just need to be constantly talking. Hi, Mai.
Ha, oh hi Mark.
Also, hi, Sky. I'm here.
Okay. I'll be there just 1 second.
The
Everyone else, I'll
scruffy-haired
be right
little boy kicks a stone
Okay.
while the other watches him do it.
I'm fighting these flying snake things. They look really cool.
Yes. Yes.
Remobra.
And that I am. That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And
Sorry, I forgot to
we
mute
make
again.
a fire. We make a.
It's okay.
We make a fire. Gather the sticks for the fire. and bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them.
I love how you
left
can pick
over
stuff up
from
when
the
you're on
war,
your dog.
But this could be important.
I don't know what these are. They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Because he asks
Write this
to
thing,
put the
'cause why
fire
not?
out. I don't know. He doesn't like it.
Oh, that was easier than
He
I thought it
doesn't
would be.
like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes. I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yeah.
Are you fighting over here, Snow?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think.
Oh, baby
no, he
Jamite.
lives
Oh,
there.
you're so
Been there
cute.
twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else?
I don't know. We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there. There's
Lights. Fire guy. We should check
How's it
up on that
going?
island.
I'm about to finish
Fighting
this
this
game
fish
finally.
thing.
Neat.
A Gajow.
But I'm trying not to spoil Kaylee, so we're not talking about it while we play it. Because she wants to play it.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back.
But this is the end,
floats on
so
the calm
enjoy.
mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Remember what the netpicker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
The mission was a success. The
What?
ice cream has been delivered.
Delivered.
Woo!
Fine. Let's blast
It's very
Sad
weird
Effect, then.
seeing one of you
Sad
in person
Effect
again. It's
is
been
radio
over a year, I
station
think.
specializing in sad,
Oh, you haven't
slow
seen any of us in
rock.
person, huh?
I really haven't. Sky's looking great, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who all has
Wait till you
seen
see me. I got shorter.
Did really?
No, not really.
Let's go! We said the same thing!
I also got short. How did you?
I'll be home soon, so the echo will be gone.
Are you still getting on the boat?
Yep, and we're listening to Sad FM. Also, we asked her children about that place that we're going, and they said that there was someone there.
Whoa. They shot the sheriff.
Kaylee, how long were you gonna be in the call? Do you want me to just... Do you want to just leave and then let me tell you when the end's over? We're at the very end.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll play Monster Hunter with you if you're still playing when I'm done.
Yeah, I'll stop playing probably.
Okay.
I could've
Monster
bought
Hunter.
Monster Hunter while I was out. I could have driven to the store, bought Monster Hunter, and came back to Sonic in the time it took them to give me my
Oh my goodness. By the way, it's Monster Hunter Rise, yeah.
So
Yeah,
cool.
on the Switch.
I played a little bit of it.
Do you have a Switch?
No.
Oh,
when
dang.
Justin came over, I wanted to see what it was, so then he let me try it on his Switch, and I thought it was neat.
It's got some quality of life improvements, and the dogs are cool.
I tried.
Yeah.
I kept trying to play Monster Hunter World and I couldn't get into it, but Rise is easier for me to get into.
Controls are pretty smooth. Yeah, Rise is, well, I only did like one mission, but from what I could see, it just felt easier.
Yeah, I might go back to World now that I like Rise though. Like it might help me get back into it because it is like a, more open world and like looks better.
I mean, they're gonna start adding a bunch of stuff to Rise like they did World. They might get to the point where they do an Iceborne type situation.
Where's the pig?
Well, the first thing is, if it looks the same as it does on Switch as it does on PC, then I would not like it very much. Because, I mean, obviously games have to just look better. Like,
I don't think they're gonna even put it on there.
They are. It's next year.
Oh, really? Dang, I didn't know that was announced.
Yeah. It's they said they were gonna make it on PC next year.
Really making the cinematic.
Yeah, this is a vibe. If I was alone, I would be somber, but I also like talking.
Just remember, skip Dongo.
Like, don't use it? Oh, wait, is there a dongo called Skip?
No, I mean, I'm saying, skip the animation.
Oh, yeah.
Because I watched Sneaky, and he's like, you gotta skip the Dongo animation.
Takes a while, yeah. Well, if you just eat it in the tent, then you don't have to watch animation. Well, I think there's a shorter one. If you eat it after you leave. Because you can eat after you leave now, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
In Monster Hunter World, was it meat, or was there also dongo?
Comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off.
I don't really remember.
There's
It's been a minute since I watched the animation in Monster Hunter
Oh.
World. There's like a lot of different food. and custom
Oh,
food,
yeah,
so-
you can get like fish or meat, or I think I remember that.
Let's go.
Alright, end of the game, and we can talk about it. I felt bad asking Kay to leave, but I didn't feel like not saying anything, and I was already saying some things. So the kids were like, they used to come here and start fires, and there was bullet casings, and they said that a man yelled at them and told them not to come.
To the supply depot on
Oh.
the coast.
If you live like on an old ocean town and there's just an island nearby, you think you would just boat to it sometimes?
Technically.
They rafted to it. They're young children, you know, so I don't know.
I think I would, honestly.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. So it seems. For bringing munitions to the island, maybe?
Oh, that place that had the impossible
You could also
door
lock the bay when
leads
you
to
raise the
here.
chain.
Oh.
So I said, technically I got in the door, and he said, no, you
As a
didn't.
defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol.
Yeah, I love Kim.
This sea fort was a
I love
revolutionary
Kim.
fortification, I believe.
Kim is my role model. Alright, let's explore this island.
I
What's
thought that was
this?
a bad thing. I'm like, oh no, what happened?
Oh, the healing I did?
Yeah.
Gonna hold tab down while I run. I guess.
But you shouldn't run because your leg is injured.
I don't think it's really gonna do anything.
You're gonna get a bad ending just because of that.
I thought I was gonna get a bad ending for like starting the shooting. Or I thought maybe I would, like, maybe because I got shot twice I'm gonna die now. Hopefully that's not the case. What is that noise?
Is this a sober
The
run?
dry grass crackles.
Yeah, I didn't smoke a cigarettes in this one
Far
even.
away, birds' wings touch the still surface.
Why?
of
Does
the
that make a difference for the ending?
I don't know. It was just noted, remember?
Oh yeah. I didn't know if they meant like role-playing flavor or yeah, I didn't know either.
The flock of quail departs.
There's
They
a
are more
flock
than
of
100
quail.
meters away.
Oh.
102, 105. On the islet, there is almost no wind, just snow quietly falling on the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline. Long dried leaves chafing against each other, like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work.
Oh, here we go, to the
A
west.
silent hiss. Sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
To the
The
east.
faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains. A bird tending to its feathers.
I wonder what would happen if we would have arrested Clausier.
Snow falls on the water,
I don't know.
melting away without even a whisper.
You might not be able to, because she has to
A
leave you
low
the thing.
hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building. Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless. A flake of snow falls on an extinguished campfire. Hiss. A jitter, a sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world. You hear some kind of limb fidget, producing an imperceptible tick. No, it's just your imagination. You can't hear such things.
Kim.
Yes?
Have you noticed how quiet it is?
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
Sorry, let's move. Is this where the pail is?
Ooh.
ICM. Oh wait. I don't think we can get down there, do you? Guess not.
Ooh. Look at the experience points.
What do you mean? Oh, these two?
Mm-hmm.
Oh lord.
When can someone can get scared?
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Where do the wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere.
What kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout. The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves.
Wait, Chris, when you played Monster Hunter World with me, did you play on keyboard or did you play on controller?
Controller.
Oh. I heard it was less awkward on controller.
I think it is.
The hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
I couldn't switch to like I switched from melee to ranged, and then I played ranged for like many years. I mean many like not years, but like yeah, like many hours. And then I tried to switch back to melee, and then I was like, oh, everything's on different buttons. I can't.
Yeah.
Literally everything was on different buttons on keyboard controls.
Oh jeez.
And I just couldn't. I just couldn't muscle memory it. I was like, well, this is why I don't play melee weapons.
Bow and dart gun. I don't remember what it's called.
Army surplus winter scarf.
I play light bow gun and heavy bow gun.
I tried the bow in Rise and I did not like it. But I might try bow guns later. I liked gun lance.
On the floor and on
range is OP in Monster Hunter.
Well organized.
Yeah, but then you gotta stay back and just shoot the whole time.
Or at least from the 2 games I played. Feels so OP. Like bowgun, bow. Heavy bowgun's probably not as good, depending on.
And detective stories from the 20s.
I haven't played heavy bowgun in Monster Hunter Rise, but heavy bowgun in Monster Hunter is really strong. But I'm pretty sure like light bowgun is like better.
Light bowgun can be a support weapon too, apparently.
Yeah, light bowgun and bow is like really OP.
By amateur naturalists.
And then everyone always likes longsword. I'm pretty sure longsword is really good as well. If you're like a longsword master.
Apparently it's too easy.
Who doesn't like nature?
Yeah, longsword has a lot of
iframes.
To
survive among
it's not very difficult to play. One of the like your main combo that deals the most damage is you hit one button 4 times.
For electrical engineering. Then
you literally just hit the same button 4 times.
Light erotica and international.
I'm back.
Hello. And you also have like 2 skills that have really long iframes.
I'm glad you rejoined. The cream of life.
It's good.
Hi, Alan.
Hey, Mai, what's up?
Not much. Just trying to get a better score in OSU.
Oh no! Oh no, Sue.
Of someone who's dead.
Yeah, gotta get the bubble pop, you know? Gotta beat bubble pop on expert.
What have we started?
Bubble, bubble, pop, pop.
Soft covers,
I believe in you.
serialized, and still nothing.
Can't be airman. Do 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 do.
And still nothing.
I gotta beat it. I gotta beat airman on Osu.
Soft
How many
covers,
points do you have,
serialized,
Chris?
and
A lot.
always under the bed. There is a rather extensive.
Nah,
collection
I'm not
of
actually playing
critical
Osu.
theory. That is, Dower, Life.
I'm playing Path of
Further,
Exile. I'm
Left
literally
in
just
Misery.
cheesing
Published by
because
small
of the new league
imprints,
mechanic. I
such
can
as
farm like this
Abattoir
really
Firm
low level
and
area
Elysium.
for really good
It's
profit.
not exactly like reading.
So like, there's no fucking end game anymore. So it's actually kind of boring. I'm just like here farming currency.
Look, Kim, powerful communist theory, rigorous and truthful.
Ooh, yeah. I agree.
It's actually so fucking
Humanitarian
boring.
sciences. It stands
Dang.
out. Not
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him. It's
And I'm
making
watching
a
Ninja.
strong comeback. After all,
that
Playing
one
League?
student did have some, yes.
Yeah, he's playing League.
Still out of the ordinary.
the little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them.
Again, I am not a philosopher, but whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting.
What if it's mine?
There's
How
a greasy
how
old
long were you-
spring mattress
How
in
long
the
is
corner,
your memory gap?
resting on piles of soft cover books.
Who knows?
White linen and a pillow are
And the kids would
visible
have
under a
remembered you,
worn-out
wouldn't they?
caracal blanket.
Maybe.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses.
You know, officer,
I'm hungry.
you can rest here if you are
I should
feeling
eat
tired.
today.
I will keep watch.
If you
could
have
get
it,
some
should.
for what's
definitely.
ahead.
Yeah. Are you
You
fasting?
face the concrete
No.
wall. There's
The
less
need.
light there. In the,
Oh.
You didn't realize how tired you were.
Yeah.
Your body is still. The blanket
should-
feels
gotta eat.
cold. The entire room does.
Sometimes I just forget,
Concrete
you know?
and cold.
That's a
Minutes
mood.
pass.
We took a nap.
This
Half an hour.
this is
later,
your reminder.
You feel yourself standing up
This-
in the darkness.
This is your reminder.
right
Welcome to my
next
TED
the
Talk.
mattress. Slowly,
Exactly.
the world begins to hatch from the.
What just happened?
I don't want to go downstairs.
We just took a
I'm
nap.
afraid.
What did Kim say? Is it okay?
He said I'll keep watch if you take a nap. You can make his head move right now. Boop, 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 boop. I'm doing that with a mouse, by the way, that you can't see. Where the heck did Kim go?
Uh-oh.
That's the door.
Did you have to take a nap?
No. But I saved right before.
And you just said, let me take a nap in this. Real quick.
I tried to say something and it was like, you could barely get it out because you're that tired. Which way?
Yes, you are injured.
Which way? I'm confused. Oh.
Where's Kim keeping watch at?
I don't know.
Blood.
Where? This? It's yellow.
I mean, down there.
Where? That's
There.
green.
And
Okay. Sorry. Go down the chain? Down to the chain? What's the chain?
imagine some sort of metal links.
Maybe it's a figurative chain? Should I have taken a nap?
It's too late to question your decisions after you've already done them.
Clearly you haven't been watching this playthrough.
Okay, that way. You have your flashlight?
Nope, I can't even open my inventory right now.
Oh, this is very last thing you do, huh?
Seems so. What is the chain, though?
Chain's probably gonna be the thing that was right next to you when it appeared, but
I was right here.
Walked past it accidentally, and then
I was right here.
I'm choking on this shake.
I'd rather you choke on.
On this.
Go on.
Never mind.
Walk into the water. Oh, here's the chain.
That was close.
Should I go this way?
My brain thought of the sentence before I could comprehend
the water.
Oh, maybe we're in a dream.
Whatever it was, I would have done it. So.
Oh, you know how this goes.
I don't think you would have.
The innocence
of
humans,
I would have.
internationalism, and the welfare state turns around.
It's Dolores Day. She was the one on the
Has an
mirror
ancient
on the
airbag in her
glass thing
She
in the
seems
church.
to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first.
Good thing I didn't
This
say
way
it.
you're already talking, but you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back. Win her back. How does that fit in here? And what is
I'm really
the
happy that you guys are
Suzerain
here
doing
right now.
Anyway,
I'm glad you're here too.
Thank you.
What am I gonna say?
I thought about that in such a
I was heading to the
depressing way.
aerodrome. I just don't have time to.
That's kind of funny.
I'm going to Morova. To live there.
I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm happy
It's like,
that
I'm glad you're here and not, you know,
Might as well
dead.
be another lifetime.
Oh, I mean,
But I know what you
That's
meant.
also
That's why I
important.
find it really funny. I don't know why I thought of it as like, I'm glad you're here, not like, you know,
Professionally and romantically.
kidnapped and sold in a sex trafficking game.
well, I mean, I am glad that that's not happening to
Like
you. So
pictures
you're right.
were like flashing through my mind. I was like, I'm getting drugged and like raped by white men. And I'm just like, that does not sound pleasant. I'm glad I'm here too.
Okay, alright. I
I'm
need you
also
to
glad I'm here.
clarify why specifically
I hate
white
to
men?
interrupt, but I might go to a
men are
different
trash.
voice channel to play the end of my game, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what's going on right now.
Not because of what you said, but just because I'm focusing.
Oh, you're good.
Do you want me to go on another channel, or can you guys just be quiet for a second? I'm at the end.
I gotta get up anyway, so I'll be back.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, no problem.
It's almost
no
end.
worries.
I think it's almost end. See if it feels like the end.
If it was Ethan, he would have yelled at me.
Maybe so. I would never do that to you. I don't think he
Thank
would
you.
either, but I wouldn't. I'm not doing very
Wait,
well.
did you just say Ethan wouldn't yell at mine?
Ethan would yell at me.
Maybe not. I can say I'm dying.
9 out of 10 times Ethan would yell.
I can say I'm dying and ruined flat tire blood is dripping down my chest, which I hope isn't true.
Don't say that. I know this positive thing sounds stupid to you, Harry, but it works. We all have an obligation to be happy. You too.
Oh, Maslin's in
And you
chat.
will be.
I am so sorry.
Now.
Or was in chat. I didn't have chat open.
this is everything I always warned you about.
Neither did I.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, forgot the
Oops.
disclaimer.
Would you like me to unpublish this episode?
Oh no. I think it's even funnier that someone heard me say that comment from earlier.
No one's gonna watch it. They might have been in stream, but I doubt it.
That's how I feel when I say something stupid on my stream.
I usually try to remind people, but I haven't been doing good about it lately because I kind of figure that people know I'm streaming if I'm playing this, but Sky is better than me at reminding.
One time I was putting my shirt on and then I accidentally showed my nipples and Justin was like, clipped.
Oh no.
Just my scepter.
Clipped.
My globe.
Blackmailed.
A spare silk gown. a toothbrush,
Who is this person?
the crown of immortality.
How much will you pay me not to put a picture of your nipples on the internet?
Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows.
-$5.
Do you think she's an allegory for our ex?
Anyway.
Probably. Your skin is holy and soft.
Should I say?
Please don't
Should I say
that.
6 or 7?
Please, can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to hold our massive epic showdown. I want to see where 6 goes.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us, our love, our unborn daughters, it's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and
Oh
you.
no.
And you have to be alone.
I know you still
In
love me.
hell,
Kiss her.
Forever.
Why?
That's
Go
just
for
the
it.
way it is.
I failed. No. Reload. 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 No.
Wait. I want to see it.
Your feet still tremble from.
Reload.
Oh, it was a crit fail too.
That's probably the only way we could have.
Wow.
Not literally the only way we could have failed. Well, don't worry. Do I have a plan for this?
Do it again.
Yeah, but I can also wear clothes that will make that skill higher. And it won't take me as long to walk down there. You know, I've decided to lightly cheat since I'm not going to play this over again. And it's fine. This is a valid way to play. Empathy. Drama. Where's suggestion? We're totally gonna kiss her. I don't know if it's a bad call. What if it's the worst call?
I didn't like the call, but you know.
I think it's your ex. Whoa, wait, this matches. Look at this outfit.
Ooh.
Look at us go. Maybe we should wear some glasses?
Those random prescription glasses you found?
Look at us. Oh.
I found a Twitter account whose only gimmick is defending Sword Art Online and saying it's better than everything else.
It's making us strong.
That one student.
The little books. Interesting.
What? Somebody made a tweet about the Demon Slayer movie saying it was real good, and this guy just responds, "Have you seen Sword Art Online?"
Oh,
No, I haven't.
we went down collapsed stairs in our dream. So I think you have to go to sleep. I'm gonna do a quick save. Oh, wait.
You die on that bed?
Do I die on that bed? I hope not. Alright, we put our skill up by 2. We gotta kiss her now.
There's a grief. You force the rest of the sentence.
You know.
Okay.
Officer,
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there. In the dark, the blanket. You feel yourself
Okay,
standing
here we go.
up in the
Standing
darkness.
up.
Right next.
Let's go. Let's walk the right way this time.
Gotta go fast.
Look what you can do to his head if anyone's in the stream. If you move the mouse. I really want to know why you can't see the mouse in the Discord stream. I guess it cuts out the mouse on like anything.
Yeah. I think if you just share the screen itself, then it'll show the mouse. But if you go for a specific application, then it won't.
Interesting.
Which is...
I keep
Just
on
the
saying,
mouse
Sky,
doesn't
look up
bother
here,
you.
and then it doesn't.
It's like, wow, I see it. Yeah, right there, right?
Down you go.
Having the same issue we did last time. Like, where? How?
Don't worry, I know where to go after we get out of this door.
To the chain.
I wanna know.
I was really enjoying the ice cream, but I'm already at the point where I feel like I shouldn't have eaten it.
Just send it over here.
I've already eaten it all.
I was really excited to have a Gatorade because Elijah wanted some because he was sick, and I bought it for him. And I was just gonna say, hey, can I have one? You don't have to pay me for them. But there's like 32 grams of sugar in a Gatorade.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
They're energy drinks.
Oh, you're on like a no sugar thing?
I drink
not
one
exactly.
like every other day, so.
I think he's just counting calories, but being conscious of the sugar he's eating.
Yeah, I'm counting calories.
That's a lot of sugar.
I'm counting calories, but I'm also trying to just do as much as I can to help myself lose weight. So I decided to kind of do sugar, but not worry too much about it. I'm more so worrying about calories, but I'm just kind of, I don't know, winging it.
It's like all the sugar stuff is like just extremely bad for you. I guess sugar in general is just not good.
I have a big sugar addiction, and I
saying things like that.
I love sugar.
That's
when we go to boba tea.
Anyway.
Ooh,
that has a lot of sugar.
I had some yesterday. You shouldn't have said that.
I have to go to the area.
Because I want more now.
Everybody,
you wanna get some?
I want some too.
And you have to be alone.
But
we go hit up the boba tea shop.
We're gonna kiss her. 92% chance.
Post Corona, we hit up the boba tea shop. I know a really good one.
I know of 2 of them. Which one is it? Oh, sorry, we got a thing going on.
Hold on. 92% chance to
Go
kiss
for it.
to kiss the lady.
Smooch, smooch, smooch.
Smooch.
We did it.
Yeah, get that smooch.
Did it work?
Successful. What if we die now? Task failed successfully.
Did she have poison on her lips?
We're still kissing.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can watch.
Like too many envelopes.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth.
Yes.
She is not kissing you back.
Oh no, but I passed the check. I can say, but I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
Oh,
you should not have listened to me.
Should we have should we reload and not kiss her?
I told you it was a bad vibe, but you just you're not kissing me back in.
I'm gonna feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a
her
pillow.
breast.
Breath.
Or her breath.
Breath.
Against the side of your mouth. Her tender soul.
Her tender soul is moving out of her lungs.
Hidden, distant, kept safe from
her
you.
cheek against mine.
Feels like soft fuzz. A bird covered in down feathers.
Why?
Brushing against your broken capillaries.
If Harry is sad, I'm gonna make him feel all of it.
Reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take.
You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours, trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
That's it then.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see. I'm pregnant.
Huh?
I'm gonna swallow.
You know what this means.
Is it mine?
Of course not.
Oh.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
That's not a very good way for things to be.
It's not. But...
Tell me there's something good.
I don't know why I said but. There is no but.
I have some other questions for you.
I can't answer your other questions, Harry. Not anymore. I have to go.
I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
You're the X something.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing
Maybe
me.
if I would have internalized the thoughts about my
Look,
ex,
I have to be at the
this would
Lausanne
have
Aerodrome
gone differently.
at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closure.
I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite.
Cool. Your friends. Say hi to your friends for me then.
I will.
1,000 times you beat an animal. 1,000 times you've raised that fabric. What is underneath has always calmed you, centered you, made you sane. In your mind, you could still climb inside her bed. Still the only man.
On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen Regent of the territories of Mundi and the Insulinde and nothing
Yes,
else.
Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
But you said I have a vast soul and you always come back to it.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Actually, you didn't say it. You wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
You need to recite it to her.
Regnant?
For effect. All of it. No summaries. Yeah. Put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage.
I have it right here. Let me refresh your memory.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this.
Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows, until by the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me completely. I step on the light rail and look back. Something, something, bow collector. I know it will be like this until I walk back to you. You, every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always come back to it.
Okay, stop. Yes.
That's deep.
Are you happy now?
No, I'm not happy.
Then why are you doing this?
Being a police detective, I performed a handwritten analysis on this. I know it was you. I don't want to say either of these things. There's more. Kisses, kisses, kisses.
Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. You slept. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. On Voyager Road. It was autumn. The first autumn. But Harry, please understand. It was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then. Filled to the brim with love for you. Hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
What?
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now.
We called that very rental store, remember?
Cut in black. Oh. It's still her. Her legs. Her breasts. Her hips.
I was cool.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. Smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
This is sad. A ticket stub?
Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river, to the aquarium first, I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face, the octopuses. It was just a day then, but to think, were we there now, you could touch my hair, kiss me, talk to me about anything, go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
Well, just rub it in, why don't you? Can you turn back into the person you were?
And my crown of immortality? No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford. Can't you see? I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
A cheap rental with mold on the walls and the tap dripping. Nothing will. I've been poisoned by newspaper and news. All I can do is scream at them and think of her, secretly.
Voyager Road, I know that place. Where is it?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos.
The house.
There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
Surely the alcohol didn't help either.
Were we drinking?
Everyone has a little glass of wine every now and then. I certainly do. It's a Queen Redmond thing. I don't think it was the alcohol. It was inevitability.
See? If you drank with her, you'd be cool again. If you drank with her, you could have sex on alcohol.
There was a bow collector, a light rail, streetcar number.
42. That is the light rail that took me to Coron, to school and work. Every morning. It's the same stop I met you at, Harry. 100,000 million years ago. No human being should still remember the position of atoms such eons ago. It must feel unnaturally sad. A sadness so ancient. It is shared even by archaebacteria.
What now? What happens now? What is the next thing we talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, you should let me go to the aerodrome.
I'm not gonna say mass murderer, because I don't know why that's there. Don't go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
We can go down and have a coffee.
No.
Damn.
That would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love, and laughter are waiting for me. At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy.
Hold on, what is there to do in Morova?
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you, and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
You don't want me to let you go, not really. You asked me not to.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
No.
Yes.
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream.
Wait, this is a dream?
I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
But this is intolerably bad.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
So this is why we drank ourselves into amnesia. Because we had this dream on repeat every night. About Our Lady that left us. We solved the mystery. Stream's over.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, that took a second. Hi, Kim. Is everybody still here?
Yeah.
Kissing her was a bad idea.
How was your sleep?
We already went over that.
Kissing someone is never a bad idea.
Actually, it was total annihilation, Kim.
I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream?
An ex-wife dream.
The lieutenant nods solemnly.
Let's solve the fucking case.
Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, half covered in blood from your wound.
Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're badass like that.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
Maybe I can marry Kim. I mean, I don't remember that lady too much, you know?
Yeah.
So that could probably work, I would say. Well, oh, there's things there.
There are things here.
I'm so confused.
Come on.
Well, obviously, our wife left us.
I feel like I just got dumped.
Yeah, me too, actually.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one. A heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's very small.
What's on the other side?
Another part of the island, probably. The lock looks like it could still be usable.
How do we open this?
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
We're opening it.
Alright, I retract my statement. It was naive. Let's look around and get it open.
Need to find the key.
I think we need to use the engine. Yeah?
This old cylindrical generator.
Maybe not.
All the wire.
I don't know where we walked in here. There, I guess. Aha.
Jammed shut.
Green paint flecks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
I'm gonna run my fingers across the
keys
keyboard.
rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is it then?
The console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out. They terminate here.
Could this open the blast door?
Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radio diffusé. It sounds like this device was used to control the electronics here. Maybe it still does.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors, control lights, function as a radio computer.
I'm gonna push the light.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
The dial slides under the glass, silently. You make out defunct stations on the UKV frequency. The words, Feld Insula, are written on the band. An idea lights up in your head.
Maybe we could contact Suna, the programmer lady. She could open up the door for us remotely.
This is an air-gapped system. Of air, I think they call it. That won't work.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. But it would not be very good military technology if programmer ladies could control it remotely. Also, it's ancient, incompatible. We need to restore power before using this, officer. The generator, we should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of them still has something in it.
The boat engine.
Oh.
The console looks on as you talk, mute, and...
I don't want to get it from the boat engine. Because we gotta get back, you know?
The boat we rode had an engine?
Yeah. It's too bad I used that fuel to paint a wall earlier in the game.
Like, oh, I just happen to be carrying some fuel with me.
We just heard that horn because we clicked that.
Whoa. Roll up perception check.
Harry is so good he dreamed this.
A strange feeling looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in with a bottle in your hand.
I'm gonna shake my head. It kind of let me a little bit.
It did.
Yeah.
Gasoline.
Gasoline can. Fuel.
Get all these experience points.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
A single-person mattress, modern.
This is where they shot him.
Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Pick one out of the can.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Moteri.
Tio Moteri, like the ones found at Land's End.
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important. This means the same person could have visited both locations. I didn't see any signs of smoking inside, though. If people live there, they keep it tidy. This here may also be a smoking spot.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Touch the concrete first.
Quite old and grimy, from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
Look through the hole in the concrete.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation. A tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
On the left?
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 33A and 33B.
On the right?
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the Whirling in Rags. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 10. The doomed commercial area.
And between the two?
The box-shaped silhouette of the Whirling in Rags. You see a small fleck of white on the rooftop, the upstairs window of Clausia's room, in the snow, reflecting light.
Motherfucker.
What does that mean? Do you have line of sight?
I said motherfucker.
More than that.
Kim, with a pair of binoculars, I would be able to see inside the room.
A pair of binoculars? Or a scope of a rifle? You'd be prone, lying on a mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure.
Cheek against a cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger, on a calm day like this.
Kim, I could make it. I could make the shot.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Affirmative.
Better late than never.
Nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
You're right. 6 people are dead. We could have prevented it.
Don't beat yourself up, officer. We did not put guns in their hands or get them drunk.
Magnesium gun.
The lieutenant pauses. Regret comes over him.
We will make up for it. Here. I feel it.
Could the shooter still be here?
Where?
On this island.
He does not answer.
I could have said right here on this mattress where I am.
Now.
I hope it wasn't me. That'd be kind of lame if it was me, I think. What is this?
Where'd you even have gotten a rifle?
I don't know. I'm a policeman. Alright, we got fuel. I feel bad now, because I was like, we're almost done, Kaylee. Someone's watching us. Shouldn't that be perception? Not... I guess it was more like intuition. Since it was a purple circle. Alright, we're gonna find the killer. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. If anyone wasn't here, it wasn't really a hanging.
What was it?
He was shot through the window of the hotel, and we just went to an island across the way and found a mattress in front of a shooting hole that is right in front of
Then how to get hanged?
the window. They hung him to cover up the murder. But we don't exactly know why they wanted to do that. It's been complicated.
This old.
I gotta save.
You gotta save.
Nearing the end here. Pour fuel into the tank.
Assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown.
Who's peeing while I'm playing my game?
Pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Alright.
Not surprising that it works after like, what, 100 years?
No, they said it had been recently used, and the wires run down to here. It was used by whoever's here. But it is really old, if still, you're right about that, I suppose.
Like a ghost light. Urgence ouvert reads one dial key. Allumer reads another.
It's on. Turn emergency open.
Automatic boot.
Turn emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
If someone's over there, they're gonna know we're coming. That's pretty loud.
What if they lock it? Because they were hiding on the ceiling.
It's the crab man from the church.
The crab
This door really wants to open. This took the Disco Elysium team 1 month.
After you.
Before, outside, when we were walking across the sand, I felt someone watching me.
So did I. Not back there, but I felt it since we came here.
What's there?
I don't know.
What if we get into another fight?
Don't worry. I have a gun.
I also have a gun.
I know. It was not easy to acquire.
Let's go. Oh, you should have seen us acquiring the gun. He was not there. Alright. I'm glad we're wearing our suggestion outfit to charm the murderer.
Hello. You do not want to murder anyone.
Yeah, maybe I should put on the armor, but, you know, whatever. Alright, where are you at, murderer? Small white flowers blossom all around you.
Oh no, that's symbolism. Save the game, fast.
A broken rubber dinghy, oh no. Who are you? Alright, get ready everybody. It was this person. Maybe.
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours, unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp.
I don't want to say any of these, I think.
Oh. Sorry for disturbing you. Goodbye. Have a good day.
There you go. See you later. Sir, I need you to put the gun down so we can talk further with the police.
The lieutenant pulls his pistol from the holster.
You're a glorified night watchman. This.
Oh no, I'm not wearing my authority hat.
Can only lay it down before an enemy commander
You get a
of corresponding rank.
31% chance instead.
That's it. Oops.
The words,
I didn't mean to do that. I hit literally the button on the keyboard to do it.
It was a success though.
Yeah, it did it.
That's all that matters.
And what rank would that be, dog?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
A big wheel of the 4th Regiment of the Pederast Army. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway.
This
It's
guy-
out of bullets.
This guy has caused me a lot of trouble.
Like an amputated limb in the sand.
Should I pick up the gun?
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stocked and patched in places.
We failed the
with
check to
turned
inspect the
wire.
bullet, so I don't know if we're gonna get anything from this.
The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burnt into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
This is a Trigon made in Sinyao.
It doesn't matter if it was made in Shanti Shanti. All it has to do is use jacketed ammunition. And it does.
This used jacketed ammunition,
The right
4.46.
type and the right calibre.
Calibre.
He's liking this.
Stole the gun.
The old man keeps following your motion.
That was the Fallout
His
New Vegas
gaze,
put away gun
His
noise.
right arm twitches suddenly. This looked
That was a
very
lot of
much
games
like
put away
the
gun
murder
noise.
weapon.
Yeah.
It can be used against him to get a confession. In time.
Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th
Oh
Army
no, he's a
of the
communist. Maybe we shouldn't have been a
Commune of
communist
Revachol.
the whole time.
I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
The Commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're a holdover from the...
From the Insular Indian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in 07, trained in the École de
This must be really
Contrôle
confusing
Orient,
for some
and
of you here.
consigned to emergency defense duties in 08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the Commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
You've been here on this island for 43 years?
No. I've been on other islands too. I was an Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
You said you deserted your unit?
I was just 16 years old.
By the way, I figured out that the
15
reason
when
why
I
the How Long
volunteered.
to Beat is probably 20 hours
Had a
is
lapse
that
of faith.
all of this didn't used to be voice acted.
And of courage,
yeah.
too.
So that probably would have cut down on literally like hours. But it's okay. Lapse of faith.
You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian socioeconomics were fallible. For a second, I doubted the irreducible laws of historic materialism. A second is all it took
For what?
for reaction to take hold.
And when was this exactly?
May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky, and it looked like it formed the clouds. Storm clouds. When they started shelling, it was dark magic.
That's enough.
It's not enough.
Oh, sorry.
The total combined power of international capital, all their fear and terror, tore into Revachol. Streets rose from the ground, houses turned to ghosts.
What is this place, this island?
It's not an island, Dwight. It's a defensive fortification of the commune of Revachol. And I am its last surviving defender.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
How have you survived all this time?
How does anyone survive? I steal.
What do you steal?
Supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater. It's the life of a dog, not a human being.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red, like beetroot. Been passing it in stool, too.
Oh.
He does seem frail. Gaunt for his age. More like 75 than 65. Trouble putting on weight could mean cancer.
The RCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. Toy guns.
You also have Druamine.
I don't want to give him medicine. Thanks for clearing that up.
He looks at you, his face parched from the sun and the wind. There's a wince of pain in there somewhere.
How have you concealed yourself all these years?
It was hard in the Thames. I didn't have partisan training. They were searching for stragglers, those bloodhounds. Floodlights on the water at night.
There were posters, campaigns.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated. Martinez and Cold City were turned to dust. But Jamrock, Forburg, even Coron, and Boogie Street, of course. Those fucking kips had Marsov coursing through their veins.
I think that's a slur.
And others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells. I tried to contact them. Soon they all went silent. The frequencies dead.
It's really ironic that we were like a communist the whole time. How did you get between here and the mainland?
At night, I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground. Patrols, you lot, the commons too. They'd started snitching.
In the city, you move underground?
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted. I just...
Tell me another thing.
The old man looks across the water at the
I didn't
city,
really want to know the answer to any of
ruins,
those questions.
The motorways rising above it.
You said this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. The so-called Lieutenant W. Freighter.
We're not coalition appointed, we just try to help people.
You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International. The enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste d'Insolande. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said,
You never signed the Revacholian Instrument of Surrender.
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument. Traitors who should have been burned alive. I answer to the Communist Party.
Is that part of why you've been here all this time? Because the party didn't surrender?
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
Understood.
I don't think you did. You live in a delusion. Radio shows, speed racing, and sporting goods. It's not real.
So you're a communist soldier from the communist army?
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army.
I thought you were trained and assigned to the Defense Corps.
Trained in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the party. These things used to mean something.
What does a political commissar do?
The old man does not answer. He tilts his silver head and looks at the reeds. You see a small tremor pass through his legs.
His job was to assure the army answers to civilian control and follows the ideology of the Commune.
Scientific communism. A commissaire politique is a knight philosopher of the revolution, a future human.
You're a trained communist.
He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
Should I point to myself and say I'm also a communist?
You want to see what happened?
Yeah, but I can't save the game.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You don't.
I don't want to identify with the murderer. Kim's
Why
here.
not?
Kim's here.
He already knows you're a communist.
No, you're not. You're a liberast.
No, I'm really a communist. I have communist thoughts in my head.
All the real communists are dead. They died fighting for communism. Are you dead? No. You're an inert lump with a gun.
Detective, we have not come here to discuss ideology. We have come to ask questions regarding a murder investigation.
The old man spits into
Oh, we have to say this now? You've been hiding here for 43 years?
43 years and 10 months.
That's steadfast.
It's not how a human being should live. But I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw.
He just couldn't.
You couldn't give up.
He nods, but he can now.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting. Always waiting. Always.
For what?
For her to return.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution.
Girl child revolution?
Always.
Nothing in history is guaranteed, but revolution is still a possibility.
No. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
So that's why he's the deserter.
Once a deserter, always a deserter.
I have done everything a man can do. What have you done?
We keep people alive. We help them survive, whatever the ideological situation, day in and day out.
Survive? For what?
I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce.
What have you been using the gun for?
I've used it for killing people.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay.
Yeah, he killed the guy in the window.
Going straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
I know you want to tell me, have you killed... Oh wait, which do I say then?
Nothing comes to you. Silence. His black eyes look at you.
Oh, 3 of my skills each suggested me to do the 3 options. Any votes?
I think 2 sounds pretty solid.
Why is hand-eye coordination recommending you to do things that aren't catching things?
Should we trust rhetoric? Because that's about talking. That's what Alan wanted, going straight, just say it.
Suggestion is also about
I mean,
talking.
he seems pretty open. He said he's going to surrender. I'm just going to go into 2.
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
Which one? You know who I mean.
The worm? There? In the monster armor you took from him?
I'm gonna nod. How do you know I took the armor? I'm not wearing it.
An ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all
Oh, we got
in.
proof.
The gun. The murder weapon is the perfect opener. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
I don't need your cooperation. I've got this. Show him the gun.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. Not like your little musketeer pistols. I've seen you prance around with those. Jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it
Stop
divert
changing
you.
the subject. We have the murder weapon.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
We have the murder weapon.
Good. This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Can you upgrade? You can upgrade skills in the middle of talking? I did not know that this whole time.
The more you know.
This pushed him, but not enough.
Bet you've done it once.
Just a little more.
Maybe I don't know. We've done the ballistics. The shot came from this island.
Saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
You had direct visibility. There are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to use. And you had a long-range rifle in your possession. You've been here a long time, Mr. Dross. Too long. You clearly need medical aid.
I'm ready to die. I've done my part.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascists for fascists. Done his part.
You're admitting you killed him?
You're sad for your fascia brother, aren't you? One twig got broken. Now the others are sad.
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments. Anything.
Come on, what am I forgetting?
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
Oh yes.
There were Maybells in the
I'm glad I caught that flower.
They're revolutionary symbols from the war.
You only reset like 4 times?
Else. Nowhere
It was only
in all
once
of Martinaise
to catch the flower, I think.
Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom. Now, they're gonna come up.
Of course, thank you, Head, thank you.
You got it. Remember, the boot prints were like no modern soul.
I wonder what brand of boot you're wearing.
Everything
We've got him. This feels like the end of Scooby-Doo.
Individualists.
What's new?
Who cares
Scooby-Doo?
what brand my shoes are? Sansa.
What if Scooby-Doo did an episode where it was like this serious? Hey gang, there's a hanged man outside the hotel.
Jinkies.
Show me the souls, please, Mr. Dross.
Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called Sensorique, and the size is 42.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen.
44. These are not the unusual horizontal
Never
patterned
mind.
souls you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room. They do, however, seem to be about the same size.
The size fits, but not the soul.
97% chance. Wait, maybe it's simpler than that. Okay.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
People change shoes. It doesn't mean you weren't there near the room when the victim died sneaking around.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved that dead fuck.
The lieutenant gives you a quick sideways glance and nods to acknowledge. The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering, looking for something. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance. You've almost got him. Just the last little push.
There were Maybells behind the victim's window.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them.
He seems tender suddenly. Nostalgic even. A strange mood swing.
So many this year too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
I haven't seen the flowers anywhere else in Martinez, only here.
They blossom on the islets before we fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection was snow white in May, before they ruined it. The coast, too, before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless trash for fat-fingered bourgeois children to play with.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know any secret paths? Pinball workshops?
I may.
A young woman called Clasia. Ring any bells?
Clasia.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
You hadn't heard the name, had you?
My ears don't reach the city.
She had intimate relations with the victim, the mercenary.
With the victim.
There is a small tremble. Looks like a smile. A crooked smile. Yet isn't quite voluntary. He's about to burst.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
He was a soldier too. He was a man.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you.
Is this a confession? This kind of seems like it.
Years.
It does.
No. Maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
So you shot him?
Oh, the inhumanity.
Thank you, Rhetoric.
One paramilitary less in Revachol.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush you, while the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
I'm gonna hold my breath.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore.
This is it.
I was breathing with them, in phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her.
Then what?
Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own, and so they did.
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
Yes.
Alright.
And you were looking at them, the victim and a young woman, having sex, through the scope of your rifle that night, before you shot him?
The old man nods.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where the motive is going to come from. You can coax it out of him. The lieutenant's preparing the ground.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
Why were you looking at them that night?
I'm always looking.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
You pull the trigger.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift. Start with when he first saw me. It will give him a chance to ramble.
When did you first see the deceased?
3 weeks ago, when the rich hag came in on her galley. Her honor guard came in tow.
Joyce. He means Joyce.
Joyce Messier, the Wild Pines rep.
Wrinkled up whore.
Moving on.
They moved into a deserted apartment above the roundabout. Radio equipment out for all to see. Reactionary radio playing. Sloppy and drunk. I've seen their kind during the landing. Those Occidental and masked phalanx weren't conscripts. Boys like us. They were whites. All they know is to destroy and hurt.
Got it.
Hurting the strike breakers like that. I kept an eye on them.
What specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder?
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
Were you jealous?
Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself. Drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman. I wanted him to die so he could not enjoy life anymore. And I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs. I knew he'd be there for one more second, writhing. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her. But you can't have everything.
He wants to see her covered in blood. To punish her.
You wanted to punish her, so you killed him.
She practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe the things she let him do to her.
You stare at them too. In your mind, her innocence day still turns to leaf. Airport bag in hand. Silks flowing in her wake.
The dream.
See you tomorrow, Harry. Her voice rings in the evening air. Burning.
Say nothing.
The old man raises his gaze. Something glimmers in the corner of his black eye. A bitter taste on his tongue.
How long have you been watching her?
Since she came to Martinez. I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the Fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have her skimpy outfit on then. Just a spot in the night, moving.
Past the Fell building on the coast? What was she doing there?
Hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it.
Oh, cigarette.
I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I could see her, smoking. She was nervous, but not scared.
And beautiful.
What do you think she hid there?
Her passport and tickets to Billiet. And from there to Cachet Bru.
In the free state of Seminine, hidden away at the edge of the earth, near the Pale.
Some kind of hidden container on the coast? You looked into it?
Yes, after she'd gone. It was a submersible. Well made, actually.
Sloppy. We should have gotten her to tell us about this. Did you take the documents?
No. I put them back. Why would I take them? I'm not going to phone. Oh, I mean...
Did you continue watching her after this?
I did. She had a face like an archipelago, with those birthmarks. And a body hard and lean and bruised all over. Black and yellow. I could see she's taken a beating. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run. Revachol's the cloaca of capital now. All the bagmen and arms dealers end up here to do drugs and have sex like animals.
You could tell she was a spook from the documents?
No
She had different color hair
Looks
in
like
the
it.
photo. And glasses. Forged. Some sordid bourgeois affair. I've heard about this kind of thing on the radio.
He's setting it up for you. The bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
And you can see her bruises through the scope of the rifle? No, through the peephole.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
72%.
It quickly comes to you.
Any chance you've seen it through a hole in the wall?
Oh, yes. Cutting those drugs of hers into little lines with a knife. Masturbating.
Everything in him fills with impossible longing, all at once.
Did you make that hole?
With a clip point knife.
Sir, you're going to horny jail.
Good for listening in, too. For hearing the moaning and the snorts.
Ever see her through a window on a roof?
Like that, too. Yes. Bending like a bow against the glass.
You've been in through the secret route behind the whirling in rags. Those are your footprints there. You just changed your shoes.
I've been through all of Martinez. Every nook and cranny.
And that too.
Yes, that too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good. Funny the way light works. You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in. I learned that in the 20s, when they were still hunting me. I've seen people do some shit, but...
Those two took the cake. You hear the familiar scribble of the lieutenant's pen. A quick glance at you.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop.
I can just walk in there now after a good wash. I told you, they think I'm an antisocial. Closing hour is a good time. The kitchen's empty.
You had to open the steel door in the kitchen? How?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago. He left spare keys all over, and I took one. Then I saw her turn the light on one night in my scope.
Andy found use for it. A spare key, like the one hanging behind the Union Box window.
You had feelings for that woman.
There's nothing to hold on to. Only this. It's not enough.
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly, like stones dripping with water. Is he crying?
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there. It's weakness, I know.
There have been others?
Yes, over the years. It's not unproletarian to feel something.
Was that why you left the dried flowers behind her window?
No.
Why then?
I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, in the corner of her room on the floor, like she does sometimes.
When was this?
The day after I killed him.
And you brought her Maybells?
Yes. I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
Say nothing.
Neither does he. He lowers his head, like a sunflower on a withered stalk. In the silence, the lieutenant draws a line in his notes, then nods at you once more.
So in conclusion, it wasn't about him, it was about her.
Her.
The lieutenant nods at you.
We got the motive.
Where is she, that Classier? I haven't seen her there for days.
I'm not at liberty to say.
I know she's gone. Locked up. Or on the run. She kept staring into the scope, you know. In the end, this last week, at the fort. Like she knew. Like she knew I was here. It doesn't matter.
He knew she knows. She was looking at the island, figuring it out. Day by day, cigarette by cigarette.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he's seen and done over the years?
We already asked all that.
You could get more out of him. He likes talking. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and end this.
Let's try to assess his body language.
For a 60-year-old man with stomach trouble,
We failed.
who spent his entire life alone on an uninhabited island, he seems surprisingly fit.
That's it?
He's prone to erratic hand gestures and clearly malnourished. But that's it.
Should we put
You can
points
see no more by
into that? We
looking
can't,
at his
actually.
slouched frame. The moment
That's it for now, old man. Stay put. Leave. You're under arrest for the murder of the Cornell Colonel here in Martinez.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
You gotta go.
Okie dokie. Nice
Bye
talking.
bye.
Later.
The sum of
They all
all
be on
the
leave.
erratic movements.
I just noticed that Grandma sent me a text 50 minutes ago saying macaroni was ready.
Well,
Your
you had to
welfare
talk to
rights
this
have
old
been
guy.
suspended.
2
Information
hours.
provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But...
Do you understand, sir?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead. Pupils are dilated too. Eyes getting blacker and blacker.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the body.
Oh no, do I have more points for perception? 58%.
You thought you heard something, but it's just the reeds.
Maybe we could all fit in
Well,
there.
there goes your Phasmid chance.
Seriously?
Maybe.
I think you're right. I don't want to click through all that again, do I?
No, you don't.
Okay. But we could take a picture of it.
You can see someone else.
Don't worry, I'll click through really fast. So much faster without all the reading. So much faster.
Oh man, who's back at whenever 10 o'clock was.
Oh, so is my dad. Dad said, "Is that Idris Elba?" I didn't know he was here.
That was at 9:27. So
That was a while back.
hi.
Oopsie. Hi, everybody. There needs to be a noise when someone joins the stream or something.
Well, that would be really annoying if you had a decently popular stream.
Yeah, I don't though. I need that feature. Alright, here we go.
And then, unclouded by cataracts, his eyesight is sharp.
You were a glorified...
Oh, I
night
forgot about
watchman.
this though.
The
It
work
worked
of
anyway.
rank
Okay,
was
that's
a
good.
bit- It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated escape.
Like the last hour didn't happen.
We're gonna do it really quick.
It does the right type.
I remember everything I picked.
The old, this looked.
Everything.
The good from...
51 minus.
I wasn't a resurrection. I was just sick. You could a second for reaction to take hold. May the 13th, it's not enough.
This game feels like it's
the total.
putting-
It's not an island.
It's like just
The
dangling the end of the
congenital
game in
death
front of
flow.
you for a turn.
You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone. No. Iblis. Iblis, the black-eyed angel.
Apparently, I didn't get that last time. I don't know what I clicked.
Supply.
How is your head?
But we need all this.
Also have Drew. He looks at you.
It was there we come and others at night in this from bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares.
The old man looks across.
You're with the RCM. You're the take.
Rene, the royalist on the coat.
Liberal.
Right,
Is
there
that
we
he?
go.
Just wipes the.
I don't think you did. No. Train.
The old.
Scientific
He nods slowly. Then.
No, you're not. All the
detect we have.
The old man spits.
43 years. It's
He not. But
what have
I always for her girl child. Revolution. No,
so that's why
I have
we
survived. There's nothing serious in this world. Have you killed it? So have you interested?
So
Here we go.
No, don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
I don't.
And why did you think that was a good idea? Don't listen to me. I'm wrong all the time.
Oopsie.
Howdy, Kitty.
He heard you.
This game is
He
still
just
going.
wants to
Yeah,
hear
I'm
you
sorry,
say it
it's still
again.
going.
This is dramatic.
I
flair.
also have had macaroni ready for an hour and I haven't gone to go get it.
We're in.
Oh, I love
Do it,
Grandma's
sire.
macaroni.
Yeah.
Well, come get it. You're gonna get it before Chris does.
I would have came over
Drop
tonight if I didn't have appointments tomorrow and
something
Tuesday.
about the tracks.
Well,
Suddenly,
Brittany's coming
all those
tomorrow
tracks are
anyways.
so
Not
What?
it's you.
Damn, so he saw you.
Alright,
Okay.
we're gonna do this.
You know what? You're right.
Good.
This feels good.
This pushed him, but not it.
You've been...
He's practically admitting to it.
You're
Almost. He almost burst out there. Wait, here, there were nowhere. Wait.
Alright,
Nope, you
thank
got
you.
it.
damn.
He's seen.
So many they lost.
You must get...
I meant clap
He knows her, but hadn't heard them.
my with
There is. Don't leave.
You got
any
to the
loose
perception
ends.
check yet?
Get him and everything.
No.
everything.
I'm about to
Show me
get this
The make these are not
Banabra
the
armor.
The size fits.
Let's go.
Sky, look it up. I think you'll love it.
So,
The
You
I can
know
tell you how
who
to
he
spell it if you
was.
need.
I beat you.
Can you
this is it.
type
Shot
it and
him.
send it to me?
While the lieutenant listens.
Or better
You
yet,
will
send me an image.
No.
Mr.
Yes.
Anyone? Why?
You can.
Alright, we're getting the motive.
I'm all.
Are you... Any...
You don't understand. We run around looking at all those traps trying to find this cryptid. We're gonna get it.
It will give him a
Are you
chance
telling
to
me I don't understand? I was there.
Everyone doesn't understand my obsession.
Them hurting the
So
strike.
blurry. I'll just send you a
like
link
that.
and hope it shows up better
Like them fucking.
for you.
He took.
She practically breastfed that.
I'm about to
You
look
stare at them
Skyland.
too. See you tomorrow, Harry. The oldham, a bitter taste on his tongue.
Did you just say Skyland?
I said
And
Skyland.
beautiful. In the fruit.
Yeah. No. I did.
You could...
He's the bruises.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
Fancy.
It quickly comes to you.
Thank God.
And it's made out of bugs.
Everything need you. Good for listening in.
Titan?
Like that too. Yes. I've been.
Wait, did you
Yeah.
pass the perception?
Those
I passed
here,
How did you...
72% one to do the
and we
motive.
found useful.
Thank God.
Oh,
A spare key.
Yeah.
The cold.
Man needs to feel something else. In this
it
fight.
gives you
Yes.
fire
No, I
resistance.
don't really. Yes. I don't.
Or
know
you take
why I
extra
do the
fire.
things
I don't know
do.
what minus means in this case.
Neither in the silence. The lieutenant.
Where is she? That
Anyway,
flat
gotta go
kid.
find more bugs to
I
kill.
haven't seen her there for.
Oh, it
I gotta
makes
be
you
almost
weak
done with
against
this.
fire, but makes you strong against dragon.
I know she's like.
We could. Who? You enough. Take him in.
I didn't know dragon
Bend
was a
his
type,
arms
but
behind
the more
what
you know, I
strikes you about. Indeed.
I mean,
You
Rathalos is
speak
pretty dragon, but he also has fire
It's
breath.
a mystery. You've seen demented people before.
I got a
Is
new
it some
buggy.
kind of
I love him.
substance damage?
A new
Like he's
buggy?
addicted to something.
Oh, kid sex.
No.
I mean.
It's not a downer, rather an upper.
Like
I
some
think I may as
kind
well
of
just always
decadent
have
rock
bug
star.
armor if I'm gonna have a kid sex, you know?
No, I'm not okay.
There it is again.
But
Erect. Could
sadly,
it be
I
a
think
symptom of overdosing?
the
on
bug
something?
armor will fall off
Something
later.
even you have not tried.
Oh.
Keep your eyes peeled.
We found out he's on drugs because I passed that other check.
What?
What did he get?
Someone's
said I
on
would be
drugs?
taken to the...
We gotta get the
A lot of people are
phasmid.
on drugs in this game.
This
Your way. Do you?
Please.
You can be on drugs in this game.
Is there a quick save button?
Yeah.
It won't let me.
What's that button you found that takes you to that weird menu?
No.
his pupil.
Your
Oh,
confirmation
F1.
is not required.
Doesn't do it now.
sir. Now on the...
Literally 58%.
You thought.
God!
Oh, no. 10 more minutes.
That did not take 10 minutes, right?
It did take 10 minutes.
Did it really take 10
I don't
minutes?
think it took 10 minutes.
It felt like it.
It's gonna be worth it. We're gonna get a picture of the thing.
It was like 7 max, I think.
I can click through faster now because I have better memory because I did it quicker.
Use the numbers.
That will probably confuse me, unfortunately. Oh, but I need to pass this. Oh, okay.
You have to pass another one too.
Ooh, but just playing Stardew Valley.
I also have to pass a 97 one, which is pretty guaranteed, but the other one's 72, but that's pretty high. Alright, let me just focus.
It doesn't matter the right time.
Gotta say everything.
We
gotta use it later.
I'm running out of things to distract me.
51. I wasn't
Alright.
resurrected. I was just
My
sick. You
phone's
could
dying.
set the second reaction
Oh, no.
to take hold. May the 3rd. It's not.
No,
enough.
bad phone,
It's
don't
not
die.
enough.
Don't.
How does supply?
Bad phone.
Are you yelling at your phone or are you yelling at my phone?
Your phone.
It was hard.
Don't do it, phone! Don't do it!
In the sea from bunker to bunker.
The old man looks across.
You're with the RCM. You'll take
a spread grenade.
This is definitely going much faster, by the way.
He just wipes.
I don't think
I got a new relic record.
No. I trained.
You got a new world record?
Relic record.
Slowly.
You're a nerd.
Detective.
You found a new language to talk in that I don't
43
understand.
years.
Congratulations.
He knows, but what?
Relic
I always
record.
a girl child. No.
I accidentally didn't say I'm a
That's why
communist, but it's
the
okay.
deserter.
I have survived. There's nothing serious.
Haley, are you not a communist?
Have you killed it? Have you
So we go.
I was just like,
no,
I don't know how
mess
that's
this
an
up.
accident. Hey,
Remember,
don't you fight.
He,
You are
he
married.
heard you.
Stop
He
fighting.
just.
Oh, did you?
What do you?
The bird.
If you're not gonna fight when you're married, when are you going to fight?
So we saw you.
You can't fight during the
Question.
honeymoon
You
phase.
know what? You're right.
Good.
That's a good question.
This pushed him.
Doesn't mean
You
they
had.
should.
You've been.
I think
He's
I love
practically admitted
I want
to
to
it.
pet him, but he
You're
don't let me.
Almost.
Ah!
He almost. But wait.
Let me
There
pet
were
you.
no. Wait. Nope. You got it. Remember.
Scritches.
He see.
So many.
Scritches, let me give scritches.
You must get.
I met.
He knows
Let
her.
Kaylee get those
My
pin feathers.
with the
Don't leave
Yes.
any loose.
everything.
Pet
Show me.
me.
To make these on
The
this
size
Give
fits,
scritch.
but not the soul.
side.
Racky.
A 4.
You know who he was.
He said no.
This is it.
Well, I didn't
Shot
try
him.
because I would probably just
Uh,
scare Sunny
while
and
the
then she would
lieutenant
fall
is-
somewhere else.
I didn't.
Oh.
Mister.
Yes.
And you were.
The old.
Why?
The you can
I don't understand. Are you? And if.
click.
Yes.
You got to start with when he first saw
Alright.
Joy.
Wrinkled up hole. I've seen hurting the strike. Them.
He to punish her.
She.
You stare at them too. See you tomorrow. The old, a bitter taste on his tongue.
As
Come
And
on.
beautiful. In the fruit.
Yeah. No. I did.
Alright, alright.
The bruise it.
You can't see Bruce.
Right.
72%.
He must
Oh my god.
climb to the roof, maybe.
I have.
you've been through the secret.
I've been through all.
Thank God.
But that's Nook too.
Yes, that too.
Those two.
So
you
we
hear
failed.
The familiar
We
scribble.
failed that
did you-
check,
I
but I
can
think
just
it's
walk
fine.
in there now.
You had to open the steel.
Andy found use for it. A spit. The cop.
No, I don't. Yes, maybe.
Hey, Kaylee, can you pass me my water?
The silence. The lieutenant
Can I grab you
draws
a water?
line in his
Can you
notes.
pass me my water?
Her-
Calm
The
it down.
lieutenant.
Where is she?
I would if I
That
could.
class. I know she like
He,
Okay.
who you
I'll
could
send
in
Mello.
enough.
He'll come
Take
do
him
it.
in. For a sick,
Alright.
he's prone
Alright, we've
to
got good
the-
luck. We just failed 2 checks that we passed before, so we're definitely gonna get this one.
But you said I would be taken to the...
Please, I need to find the cryptid.
The s-
Yo, do you?
But
It'll save their marriage.
no.
Your confirmation.
It'll
is
save
not-
Mello yelling.
Let's go!
Marriage?
to your
What is it saying?
as it has been since you came to the coast. The reeds whisper.
Haha, my
Stalks
bug
rubbing
is better. It
against
can
each
kill
other.
you in almost one hit.
Then,
Speaking of bugs,
in the middle of it, something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin. A very small violin, made of
Where'd the other
reeds
two
and
go? Did you
rushes.
scare them off,
Maybe
guys? I
there
need to
is
kill
room
them.
for 3 on the boat.
The world's smallest violin.
Kim, did you hear that?
What?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the world's smallest violin.
Really? Yes.
Your skin crawls.
I've literally ran my dog off of mountains and it
Kaylee, wait.
survives. Isn't that weird?
Kaylee, it's the Phasmid. Whoa! You're telling me this wouldn't have been worth it?
It's been here the whole time.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb
Blink.
by limb.
Oh, yeah. Wait, are you...
Just stand
Do I have to
there,
blink?
moving its
I don't
scythe-like
know.
arms in ghostly silence.
I don't want to scare it away.
It's still there, an unfolding mechanism of
It's
reed-like
real.
chitin, hovering
Is
in
real.
place.
What are you talking about?
The giant stick insect.
Nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight
Look at its
you
eyes.
with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand move to your holster to grab the gun.
This is it, I see it.
Tell me what you see, damn it.
Kim, can you see
I
it?
can't make out one small thing in the room.
You could have Kuno at this part?
I can see it.
4 simple words. Thank God. If he can see, then you're not insane. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
Oh, we're just gonna leave the killer here and go walk over to this bug.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. The segmented antennae move with apprehension.
Oh, I'm never gonna get that macaroni, am I?
You
Never.
reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
Listen carefully.
Jeez. You smell.
I'm gonna approach carefully.
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the Phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows, like laughter, a sort of happiness. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to take in and expel air.
It's smelling
It's
us.
smelling
Cool.
you, hissing
You can
and
register
clicking.
any
It
equipment that you'd like to
extends
forge
its
or upgrade to the
mandible-like
wish list.
antennae to greet you.
Once you collect
You're
all the
right
materials
behind
needed
now,
for wish list
looking
items,
up
you'll
at the
receive a
colossal
message.
chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
Hello, I'm Harry.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth.
I'm gonna back off. I don't
The
want to scare it
Oh my
away.
god, I need
Stops,
one more
raising
banana
its
brush.
side-like arms and tilting its tiny head, formed from the fused plates around its
Alright,
mouth.
I'm gonna do this.
For a second,
I exist.
Ah! We're talking to it.
And I exist.
Did someone knock?
I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
I'm ill.
What is your illness?
My heart, for me, it's sadness.
For me, it is not like that. I have states, not emotions. For example, I experience excitement at unexpected sugar rewards. But that is not important. Now I will tell
This
you
is the
how
Dice
it
Maker's
is for
voice,
me.
but
For
filtered.
me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, being intruded upon, transient,
Come in.
dim, moist.
Oh, Elijah knocked.
Shapes of
This is the
clouds
third
and
time I've
an
done
internal
this bug
sensations.
quest.
A swarm
I'm gonna
of
just read this
sounds,
fast. Vibration on the side of my forearms, all speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. Narrow tunnel, weightless, something to me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never
It
ache.
only feels like something to be me.
I'm glad to be
In
me.
truth, few of us can begin to imagine the horror of you.
It must be like the highest of hells, a kaleidoscope of fire and writhing glass, eternal
Even
damnation.
when you're sleeping, and when you wake, you carry it around on your neck.
The bug feels great mute empathy for us.
But swallow more behind the mirror.
I'm keeping my shit together,
It
bug.
must be incredibly hard. The Arthropods
Know that we are watching. When you're
and
tired, when the
you
vision spins out of
fall.
control, the insects will be looking on,
Know that
rooting for
we're
you.
watching, and when you fall, we will come to raise you up. Fat from you, banner-like, blossom from you, and carry you apart in a sky funeral, in honor of the
Aw, the
passing.
bugs are on our
But
side.
not me, because I'm just a leaf eater.
The bugs are on my
of
side
your
too.
will, Lieutenant Euphrator, that you kept from falling
Yes.
apart in the face of sheer terror, day after day, second by second. Detective!
I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
I was born to detect you.
Yes.
I wonder if they have
detected me for such a
Benabra
long
armor
time,
for the
for thousands
pet.
of years. I did
I'll have to find this out.
out of sight.
Because if they do,
Trapped
they're gonna be
myself
back
in
here.
This is my masterpiece.
No one believed I exist. Almost
Waist
no
down,
one.
she's a masterpiece.
Until you came, detective. Dripping of blood that smells like strawberries. Across the calm sea. The first in 1,000 years.
Is this a dream? What's happening? I'm not saying that. I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That is
No.
all.
There is one more.
Same, bro.
Of all the creatures I have met, you are the kindest.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you.
There's creatures you can talk to in that
Turn
game?
from the ruin.
Kinda.
Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
If you reload twice and put yourself through great pain,
For the working class.
I will.
I
She
will.
was middle class. It doesn't take a
You
3
can
meter
mine
stick
your own
insect to
dog.
tell you that.
Oh, good to know, I guess.
Okay, Kim, take the picture.
Okay.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated on you.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts
Look
the
at this
air
beautiful
like the blade
picture
of
that
a
we were
sword.
about to miss.
The phasmid freezes
Alan, are you
in
here?
its bright light. Head turned
Yeah.
toward the
Look at it.
lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you.
I'm gonna eat macaroni live on stream after this.
I got it.
Heck yeah.
Turn on the camera. Eat that macaroni.
Macaroni.
80% run.
Should I pet it?
Yeah.
The limb
I don't know
before
what it
you
is, but yeah.
incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push
Time to
to
go
tip
kill
the
some more
creature over.
bugs.
It's hollow.
Oh, I probably
exoskeleton
shouldn't put my hand up higher, right?
A sudden shiver passes the limb. Looks like the creature is awakening. Wave by wave from its stupor, some sort of countdown process is happening. That's all you have time to think.
Let's back off.
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off.
Disengage slowly.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Goodbye, Phasmid.
Nice meeting you.
It's big.
Big. Figure you're gonna catch it in those little traps.
And just like that,
And it
it's
eats
gone,
sugar, apparently.
skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water and something under it. In the place it stood, bobbing there among the reeds, a collection of items.
It's gone.
There's stuff here, though. What's that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
What now?
In some kind of strange semi.
Our suspect is not looking so good.
Maybe we should have given medicine. Whoopsie. Oh, armor. The helmet. And a rifle scope. Why can't I hold it?
Because you can't.
I look through it.
Save game. Alright, back to saying
Monster
that you're
Hunter.
under arrest. No, we're nearly there, I think.
Something is very wrong with him now.
Could you not see the
Did that like
phasmid?
2 hours ago.
Mr. Doras?
Did you
The man
save?
does not respond.
Yes.
He keeps staring.
Awesome.
Black eyes glazed over and bulging like an addict of some terrible substance.
I'm gonna touch his shoulder
The
gently.
plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Doras?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
We found some things in the nest, Mr.
He
Tross.
stares into the reeds.
Show him the
I don't think
helmet.
I've ever been injured by a
Nothing.
Banabra.
Just dull
Show him the
stare.
scope.
I lost.
You
He
lost it?
turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid. This sight is a T9, Mr. Doras. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor...
Alright, I'm gonna leave you now.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
I don't want to ask that. Hang
We should
tight.
think about getting back to the mainland.
Be nice if I could fast travel. Alright. Alright.
You gotta do the boat sequence again. But reverse.
Reverse, reverse.
Crisscross.
We were doing that
Yeah, you were doing that.
at the party. Gathering, whatever. Same thing.
So should I read Attack on Titan before it comes out?
No.
Where did that come from?
I should wait for the show?
Yeah.
Elijah wants me to read it.
I mean, you can if you want.
You
but
read it?
It's gonna be real good. Hold on, my thing fell over.
What fell over?
My speaking device fell over.
Microphone?
Yeah.
Chris, what armor do you have right now?
Izuki.
Oh. That's what I used to have.
What do you have now?
The Banabra.
I see it.
What's up, brah?
This feels familiar somehow.
It does. The RCM may descend from the ICM. It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war.
Nice political thoughts. It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
What I'm hearing is we descend from the glorious Revolutionary
There were
Army.
all sorts of groups and groupuscules like
Alright. Fun thought, I guess.
Now you gotta go to that address.
What address?
That what's her
The
name?
address.
Oh, I think we're gonna mail it.
Let's. We are done here.
Alright, here we go. On our way back.
The skiff rocks gently, but for the sound of conversation on the water.
There's someone waiting for
You
us.
reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Ken, you don't bother me though.
Saving the game time again.
Gotta save your game.
I love this armor.
Eat
set.
some
It's so
mac
cool.
and cheese.
Oh
Look
god.
what the tide brought in. Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
You're the man with the sunglasses.
That's right. And you're bleeding.
Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heidelstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Oh, that's the...
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic March. And this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heidelstein, Patrol
Ooh, I
Officer
finished
Judith
my
Miller.
armor.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Precinct 57. We've just come from the island
There's
where our
an armor set that
investigation
looks
led
like a
us.
The scene
cowboy
is
outfit.
making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
Not
We might
ignoring
need
their
to
story
something
stuff. That
later.
As if he recalled
Sorry.
that he's in fact
Oh, shut up.
a decorated
Almost
police
done.
lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
I
But
bet.
this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Wait, feed me to the wolf.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsu.
Oh, there's no Banabra for the dog.
She said Lieutenant.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
What's this about?
Harry, we want to help you. Trant, I believe this is where you come in?
Is this an intervention?
The horse-faced woman. I don't know why you named her that, but it was beyond idiotic. You should never address her using those words again.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage
Neurology.
in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact,
No, Trant. It's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you before.
It's okay. I didn't come here to gloat or to fool you. Neither did he, actually. We're just worried.
That's right. Worried. I'm always worried about you. Every time you don't show up to work. Or when you do, but still. You're a worry fest. She's worried about you. I'm worried about you. Even Special Consultant Backpedal is worried about you. Everyone worries instead of working.
You mentioned a task force?
Yeah. Major Crimes Unit under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Yeah, totally. I get it. Major
He
crimes.
doesn't remember.
I don't.
See? He really doesn't remember. It wasn't a sick joke. At least that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Where have you been all this
Where
time?
have we been? We've been fucking off as far as I remember. You told us to fuck off. You said we are cramping your style. You're detective god. Fuck everything. All will burn. Detect or die.
I said all those things? I'm not like that anymore.
Yes, you're sorry. You're the sorriest cop who ever lived. Nothing has changed, Harry. I've heard this repetent shit 1,000,000 times over.
None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He talks without slurring. He can drive a boat. He's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia. Episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, Pell, and so on.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
I drank so much I lost my memory and I'm slowly recovering it.
He is. He's getting better. And I can confirm that he drank a lot of alcohol prior to it happening.
I believe he drank. People do that, especially this one. What they don't do is forget their whole life because of drinking.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have.
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case. The other when we looked into that mirror.
The two cases in your ledger, the unsolvable case and the New World mural, those were recent. Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice.
Oh, we did it on
And then he
purpose?
used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all?
Chris, do you know how to pull
Something
up
to
the
be
camera? I
explained,
forgot.
approached as a defect.
It's the menu that's
Look at
next
the
to the
sensory
item
field.
menu. Is that D-pad? Yeah.
Look at the
yeah.
rooms, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic
cute,
reader on
buddy,
the
I love
world tree,
you.
to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total import. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for its end.
Okay, Trant, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the potty? Or do we need to get him on the disability pension?
They can keep that pension. You're rock solid. You can put your clothes on hard.
What now?
Now, nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to our motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
I thought the killer would be underwater. He wasn't. I drove into the ocean.
So refreshing. It just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property. That's coming out of everyone's payslip. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips
This
out.
is what you've been trading for. Reset. Don't really.
You juggle the badge for a second. Ouch! You strained your elbow trying to catch that
What?
stupid thing.
What if you die from dropping your...
It is that.
And your gun?
As if having your badge
Thank God we
and
did these quests.
guns are natural states, not achievements.
Just repeat the word gun. I upgraded my gun to a rifle.
Phew, he has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
I haven't started doing that again.
So you forgot to drink? I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then?
He's wounded. It's been a long week and he's handled an actual corpse.
It might be
My
because of
husband's voice, like,
the pheromone.
bothers me.
Detective, please. Don't start talking about your pheromone again. This is serious. If you don't...
It's been a bit of a week. Sorry, I smell bad.
A bit of a week? You're drunk.
I'm
you
not.
Let the suspect
I
escape.
hate this guy.
A certain class here. Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
That's just a small detail in a huge case you know nothing about.
Sure, if it's part of your master plan. Let's not even get into the other suspect who also escaped. Another detail, or the fact that you're Everard Claire's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him.
I didn't take any money from him.
That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals. He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot and survived only because of his armor. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yeah, I also solved the case. All of it.
Detective, it's better if I do that.
It's so much better if he does this. 1,000,000 times better.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
Fuck you, Jean.
You spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Yofretor Dubois.
Well, the
Double
drinking,
Yofretor?
the gun losing. Also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
Let's go.
See?
1 week.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize profusely, making
Oh,
it sound
Chris.
like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder.
There's like an exclusive
It's not a good communication
multiplayer
strategy for
quest
an
where you
officer.
fight the big spider dude.
Oh.
It's worrying,
And I want to
especially
fight the big
considering his
spider.
political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He wants to liquidate the ruling class, which, again,
Well, I guess
police
these
officers
two weren't great, huh?
is a little odd.
You should yell something.
That's not a good idea.
Yes, let's let the big boys talk.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a great detective, one of the best I have seen, in fact. He can talk human beings into telling him everything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which by the way was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Kim.
it was what it was.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect.
This was so worth it.
It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo and shows it to the officers across the yard. Rain comes down. He covers the glossy photo of the phasmid with his hand. You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia. He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
The phasmid may have contributed to his mental state.
So
Oh crap,
it is
it's
connected.
threat level
I must
7.
say, this is absolutely extraordinary. It's... I don't even have words for it.
Yes.
Hear me?
It
What?
really does make it hard.
The
It's
spider?
threat level 7, yeah.
So we can't fight it yet?
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Can I say all of this? I also started a nightclub in the church.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
Yeah, I reinvigorated the local nightlife.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned, so he put them in there. It's okay.
We're really
It's
wrapping
not
it up now.
That's okay. Get off this subject now.
Also, the phasmid was female.
Female?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
They gathered the stuff in there.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in
Do you
my
know
field, but I
where
think
to
such
check
nests
the
are
special blue
called
quest? Because I
bowers.
forgot.
They are for attracting males.
Bowers are built by males of the species who can't afford colorful mating displays
Chris?
physically. This one
Do you know where to check
was
the blue
plain
quest?
colored.
Because I forgot.
It's in the building with the blue curtain over it.
Must be robust if it can move a helmet with its limbs.
No, not the hub quest. I meant like the quest the villagers give you.
Oh, I don't know how to check those.
Dang.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so?
They told me.
Oh, side quest. I found it.
Then it wouldn't matter if it's male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation.
That makes sense. Yes.
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
Shouldn't have petted it.
What?
Shouldn't have petted it.
Oh.
You had a bacterial infection recently.
Well.
Yes, but also red colored.
Good point.
Beige and brown, a little green on the outside.
You told me to
After
pet it, by the
unfolding
way.
From a single
Just
stroke,
saying.
it still retained parts that looked like real
I didn't
text.
say I didn't. I just said we should.
The PR value of this is exceptional.
Well, where was that restraint
It
then?
covers new species. Maybe
If
even
you're given the option to
discovers
pet,
the
you pet.
Insulindian phasm. No, that's too much.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great.
See how important this
Does not
was?
seem vigilante murderers to me at all. This is science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
Without it,
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still.
We have a motive for the
Liliana.
killer.
A revolutionary matronym.
We
The
should probably get an
custom starts in
ambulance or
Graz,
something
where
for
they
him,
have
by the way.
patrons.
Yeah, this guy's
Krasovich,
talking too much.
Lasovich, etc. This man's mother was Lillian. His Lillian's.
Oh, okay.
So,
thank you, Traum. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course, excuse me.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilyanovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years, 70 something?
A strange psychosexual fascination. The result of spending all this time in solitude on the islands of this bay. And trauma too. He himself gave a political reason. In his mind, he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head. And 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
it's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
It's way more than that. It's my masterpiece. They'll teach this in cop school.
Masterpiece. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
God damn it.
How?
Doesn't it ever leave? It is there.
It's in our
Like
bones or
in the
something.
Bones. It will pass in time.
Thank you, Volition. Oh, we did
Yes,
this?
yes. Fallen through a gap in the boardwalk. Drunk.
How'd you know?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
That's good to know.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes
Oh, but I
back to
found
us.
it.
Good work with the missing person,
Yeah,
detective.
thank you, Judy. I also looked into the mystery of the Dune commercial area.
I don't know what a Doom commercial area is.
Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10. Idiot.
You've been here how long and you don't know about the ruined commercial district that you were
He was
literally
a freak
staying
we
in?
needed and a possible witness. He was just chasing a lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper. It was okay.
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
So what do you want? What do you say? Want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
I love that that came first.
So I have to. Jude?
Anything that ends the trial is
They
okay
knew
with me.
how important it was.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Alright, gotta know who I am.
The man looks westward, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
But before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
That explains a lot.
Harry, it explains everything.
Oh my god.
The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair.
The sportswear.
The fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is, and how you're able to perform a 360-degree spin kick.
Oh, this is from what we've done.
Also, this guy.
Contact Mike.
Everything about this guy.
Of course. Contact Mike.
He's been on about Mike again? I hate that guy.
Contact Mike is a reprise of the most inspiring basic sporting principle of open competition. A 5,000 to 1 rank outsider.
Oh, you don't say. Does he also vault an impassable gulf of finance and privilege?
It is getting cold out.
When was I a gym
In
teacher?
your 20s or late 20s, you've really let yourself go since then. Yes, you taught gym in Coron. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school.
Wow.
You were a high school gym teacher.
The smell of sweat and glue. The worn floorboard. Coron is just east of Jamrod. It was a short walk every morning to the baseball field or the sports building.
High school. Harry, your goings-on with Puno, Andre, Acel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
Wow.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
Why did I join?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the
Who?
damage.
Dora something. Dora Ingerlund? Yeah, you mentioned her name.
Not Dora Dubois.
So we weren't even married?
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago? She was way before my time.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Wow.
No, it was 6. Like ancient. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That's
a wrong voice line.
Really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Gross. I hate you, Sean.
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Snow Welkin. Heartbreak Welkin. Pain Welkin.
I've only seen a picture. But it's obvious you formed a real spiritual...
Look, the sun is about to go down.
I don't care,
I think
Judy.
She taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first. The middle-class chick or the drink. And my point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Good luck to that.
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
Okay, am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre? I gotta make sure the macaroni isn't, like, bad in there. It's been sitting there.
It's not bad.
I mean, how long can it sit?
You can sit for a day.
Out in the open?
Bad.
Alright. I'm not
It's
like
just
that, but
macaroni and
sitting
cheese.
out. I don't know. Cheese. Don't want to take it.
Is it macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, then it'll be fine. It's only been, what, an hour?
To work for my boss.
You're right.
Or 3.
Or like 2.
No,
I don't
my
know.
boss would...
I assure you.
He would immediately backpedal out of it. I told you it's not that bad.
What kind of station do we
Us?
got?
We're the bloody murder station. Haven't you heard?
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You're just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station, and the district is too big, which is
Call
why
of
we
Duty?
need to...
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torsen and McLean?
Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing.
Oh.
Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
They are damn iconic though. Torsen and McLean.
Stop
Yeah,
chasing me. I
not
just
like
want
us.
oysters.
Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We're garbage.
The Sea Wing is?
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B,
They're
C,
putting
and
so
D.
much detail into
We're
this
in
end
C.
game right now.
It's made of losers and clappunchers.
Listen, here's a few
You
more
and
hours.
I reconceptualized
I just
it
wanted
as a task
oysters.
force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved.
Ooh, okay,
Not only
left
me.
me alone.
Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser. Although he would like to be seen as one.
And
It's
Price
cool.
is?
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
Did we recently shoot up a church by chance?
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
What happened?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
So I work at the Bloody Murder Station?
Okay, it's not the Bloody Murder Station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershaw. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
Thank God.
The press will blow over.
Anyway.
Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
The Phasman, I need to tell Lena about it ASAP.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. Remember?
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off...
Nice.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for
Nice.
Her. She is going to be over the moon.
What will you do now, Kim?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About what?
Detective. We just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready.
Okay.
Infiltrate. Investigate.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of 2 captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I meant come work with me.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
Achievement unlocked. Recruit Detective Kim Kitsuragi.
He's really considering it.
Let's go.
Good. Fuck it. Let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the noonday sky.
A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls and chimney stacks, fire shops, starlit eyes can see from Main Street to Beach Road on the Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by the factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue Saint-Jerome, a square bullet slides into the square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come, it's time.
Torson? Yes. McLean? Yes.
Sorry, I just didn't want to wait on that.
No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Yes. Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing.
Uh-oh.
Captain Ptolemy
I don't have
gestures
energy
with a ballpoint pen.
Which one was Nix
It's dim
Gottlieb
in his
again?
office, and the
resident
drawn.
doctor
Harry's our man.
or whatever.
He'll pull through. When he does,
The
he'll
weird
side with the
neuroscientist?
people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow?
What list are they talking
Of
about?
course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
That end button was white. I think we did it.
Da, 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 da.
Let's go. Oh, do I have to walk? No.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I kind of hate you, Jean, but it's okay.
You're kind of gross.
Yeah, I kind of like literally the crooked union boss and also the crooked corporation lady better than you, but you know, thanks for helping me up into this vehicle.
So they're not gonna take him to a hospital, they're gonna take him home. We'll take him to someone else's house in Denno. All bloody.
Look at this, we did it!
We really discoed that Elysium.
Thank you, Robert Kurwitz.
Thank you, Robert Kurwitz.
Well, I wanna go get macaroni, but I gotta know.
If there's an end credits.
Yeah.
Wow, I just killed that thing really quick.
I just killed this game really quick, baba baba.
It only took 12 hours longer than normal. That's a complete
Stop
guess.
eating your rations.
I will eat my rations. When
This
I
is
feel
legitimately
it.
one of the best games I've ever played.
Ever?
Yeah. I really liked it.
Yeah, it seems really good.
I think you would like books.
Like books.
Yeah.
I think you would really like audiobooks in particular.
Maybe graphic novels, you know, visual novels.
Oh, you're back?
I've always been here.
Yeah, he's been here the whole time.
I thought you left. You said you had to go.
And then I came back.
Oh, I beat it. I beat the game.
Nice.
Tyler
Nobody
Anthony
ever
did
said
additional
hi.
animation.
Thanks, Tyler Anthony.
Sorry, I don't have joint sound because I'm in streamer mode. So.
I was gonna say hi, but then I was muted, so
By the time I would have unmuted, it would have been a little too late, so I just didn't.
Maybe I should leave streamer mode. I would prefer to hear when people leave and join. It's not that annoying. This game's so good.
Gosh, dang it, did it cover that? Cover the game is about to end right now.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe it was made worse by the response.
I gotta eat my macaroni and unwind my brain for a second, but I'll play. Yeah.
Oh, did the music change? Or like, it got rock.
First, I have to wait for this credits because there might be after credits. Music by British Sea Power.
Do you know who that is?
Nope.
Okay.
By the way, if I played this by myself, I definitely would have listened to the voice acting enough to know the character's voice, and then skipped it a lot.
Yep.
And then maybe
Got it.
and maybe listen to it for lines that I really like or serious moments, you know.
Julian Shempin. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. That was Kim.
Kim's voice is great. I really liked his voice acting a lot.
It was.
My favorite character, racist lorry driver.
Where's the Kuno?
That's a good impression. I gotta look at the wiki after this because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that was interesting. Annoyed. I met everyone in the cast. I think that's an achievement.
Whoa.
Ah, yes. The narrator.
Oh, I finished all the 2-star quests.
Oh, you know, I think maybe some of the people were voice acted in the previous version, but the narration wasn't voice acted. And some of the contextual stuff.
Ah, there was Kuno's voice actor. I missed it.
Dang.
Easy, Leo.
Gary the crypto fascist. Cindy the Skull. Who's Mega Rich Lightbending guy?
I guess we didn't meet the whole cast.
Dang it. Thank you, Kyle Simmons. Nick Gottlieb. Oh, we talked to him on the phone one time. He was like the resident doctor, and we were like, we need help. And he was like, yeah, you need a lot of help, idiot. And then that was it. Cleaning lady. Washerwoman. The washerwoman had a name. But okay. very hard to exploit handicapped person?
CEO.
Translators. G Fusion Gongzhou 2018 demo translators. I also don't know if I pronounced that right. I definitely didn't.
Mr. Anonymous.
Where?
That it was 3 credits ago.
Oh. Do you think this game is allowed in China? I guess it is. I don't know if they allowed anything talking about communism so hard.
Voice actor of Chinese trailer. Well, we gotta go through all the localization teams now.
Javier Castro Martinez.
I really doubt that there's gonna be an end credits theme.
Yeah, after all this, I doubt it.
Maybe it's just gonna say thanks so much for playing my game.
Thanks so much.
So Chris,
Yeah,
should I start another quest or should I wait?
I guess so. I haven't got my macaroni yet. We're waiting on the credits now. A lot of waiting going on.
I want some macaroni.
Me too.
Macaroni, put the cheese in the middle, and what do you get?
Wait, why don't you just get your macaroni?
Because I gotta.
You could just go now.
I just want to end the stream. What if I miss something? What if it ends right when I walk out? And you're all like, Chris,
really
come
loud.
back. I won't hear you.
Turn up the volume, and if you hear me yelling at you very loud, you'll know.
It's okay. We're in the translations. That's always the bottom.
We're also being recorded.
Well, then I'll yell at the audience really loud too.
Kaylee, Dad was in the stream for a minute, by the way.
Oh, when?
I don't know. But be aware
Like
that when you're talking on the stream that he might hear you.
Dun dun dun.
He's one of my viewers, you know.
Yeah, man.
Made a few $300 donations that I get half of.
Alright, we're on the German team.
Hey, now wait a minute. I want at least a 10th.
Well, YouTube gets 15% already.
All right, make it 5%.
Hey, I'm the one who had to click all around this game.
3.5. Take it or leave it.
You weren't clicking. You paid for
No,
my
but I was
carpal
thinking.
surgery.
I was there when you tripped over the old lady in the wheelchair.
The first tree.
But were you
I've
there
been here
yesterday
from
at 8 a.m. when I was still awake for some reason?
I've been here since the very beginning.
I forgot you crouch.
Alright. We're past the translations. We're on another company.
Oh god.
Also,
LQA.
it's very polite to watch the credits.
Even though
Very
I'm
woke.
very sorry, but I don't remember anyone's name ever
It's
on
very
credits.
polite. If I was ever in the credits, I would want people to see my name go by, even if they didn't read it.
I thought the credits were just for if someone wanted to snipe, to hire someone and say, hey, they actually did work on this. Call this movie's producer and get that person's number.
It's for respect. Oh, look, Ziggy the dog got credited.
Aw, Ziggy the
Good
dog.
boy. Or a girl.
Heck yeah.
Ziggy
Good
seems
dog.
like a boy dog name, maybe. Wait,
Special
special thanks to Chris Avalone. No,
Chris Avalone.
Yeah, he worked for Interplay and for Obsidian. He wrote the Fallout games. I mean, he's probably done a lot of the work in the video games industry for like narrative like this in the early Fallout games. So that makes sense. Unless he consulted on this, but maybe they're just crediting him.
Reading team.
Maybe they're just crediting him as an inspiration.
Is that
Mankind, be vigilant. We loved you.
And then it shows Harry with sunglasses on a motorcycle going down the.
Nice! End credits scene. Thanks for watching. Ending the stream now. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
What a familial ending.